Whoa. What's happening,
What
brother?
it do? What it do? What it do?
We
Twin,
back.
where have you been?
Cooling, man. We back for another one for the Narrative Project podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all come rock with us every Tuesday at 7:30. We back for another one. So, how
As
you feeling?
always, y'all know what I do. Man, I've
How
been
you
all right.
feeling?
I'm out there building shit
Feeling shit, grubbing up, you know what I'm saying? But I think
and
today we gotta
realizing
go ahead.
building shit, and I'm realizing they got some things going on in the world that we definitely need to talk about.
And I think we got a special guest that we gonna
Oh yeah,
bring up.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know about now since the departure of the late great Kevin Samuels. We now have his protege, you can say, my boy, Uncle Red Pill. He will be in the building tonight.
Right. So very interesting, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring his perspective to what we do. And the only thing he can do is make it better, you hear me? So without further ado, we're gonna bring Uncle Red Pill up here and then we're gonna get this topic going.
Baby.
There
What's
you go.
saying?
What's down, baby?
Cooling.
How y'all living? I see that boy over there eating, man. Cutting
Right,
up.
right.
Oh, you sipping.
I'm sipping. You know what I'm saying? I got a little drink. I got a name for it, but I don't know if I want to tell him just yet.
Now, yeah, you gonna keep that shit a secret.
Keep it a secret. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Got a little name for it. We name our drinks around here. You know what I'm
What
So
you
saying?
we
Got,
do.
name it?
We
You
definitely
gonna
name
keep
our
that a
drink.
secret? Oh, you gonna tell me offline?
yeah, I tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, the nickname is called the Yeah Glow.
Oh,
Yeah Glow.
the yeah glow. That
Yeah,
yeah glow.
yeah Glow. Yeah Glow. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all ready to do what we do? You
We
heard
ready,
me?
man. Let's get it. Let's. Oh,
We ready.
Can we cue up that topic, please?
we gonna throw this up here like, wow. There it is. Y'all saw it? Y'all see it? Y'all got it?
We're gonna bring it back up.
Why would anyone cheat on a partner who pays all the
All
bills?
the Now, can we cue the video up and then we're gonna go off from there before we kind of give them a little understanding of what we mean with this.
I'm going to say this to everybody. So I want all women to understand this. You want a man that's a provider. If I am providing for you, if I'm taking care of these bills, I don't care if it's 80-20 or 70-30. If I'm taking care of majority of these bills in this house, I'm finding a way to give you some sex that you want and sex that I want too, right? I got to put that out there. If we have a child, I'm taking care of my responsibilities as a father. And I'm making sure that emotionally I'm there for you to some capacity. And the man is not perfect, right? But I'm doing all of these things. If you decide to step outside of me when I'm giving you all of these things, and providing is the main thing, so I just listed 4 ways I'm providing for you, that means you're not satisfied and you will never be satisfied if I for you to go out there and sleep with somebody else. So that's why it's more of a deal breaker for a man than it is a woman. Now, if you want to play devil's advocate, if a woman is paying all these bills and a woman is doing all those things, she has the right to go sleep with somebody else too, and he has to be quiet.
Okay.
But when I'm taking care of you, like you are my own, you do not have that right to explore those options.
So let me ask you a question. So you made a big point about it being financial taken care of, right? So what if you're providing financially, but the woman is doing everything else spiritually, emotionally? She respects you as a leader. She respects you as a man. She lets you
How?
live. What do you mean?
How you respecting me as a leader and you're sleeping with somebody else?
I don't. Those are two separate issues.
What I have to use, I don't think women are having sex frivolously as much as men. And usually when women have
I'm a woman.
That's
I know what's going on in these streets. Let your homeboys tell you what they think about women's sex lives. I'm gonna tell you what I
then
know about the sex lives of
When a
women.
woman cheats on her husband that's treating her good, right? Let's be realistic. A woman is cheating on her husband that's treating her good and handling majority of the things that he's able to. Like I said, he's not perfect, so he's not doing everything. And she sleeps with another man. Most of those times, right? I'm speaking about majority, not all. Most of those times, you're telling me that there is no emotions attached to that woman stepping out of that marriage.
I don't know what most, but I'm gonna tell you, there's definitely times when it's just sex. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that,
Well, since you are the guest, sir,
Hey, babe.
I was about to say the same thing.
Found on your thoughts, Mr. My Uncle Red Pill.
He ain't the right one.
He ain't the right one for what?
He's not the right one.
Explain, sir.
You know, because you know it. We could just flip it and go backwards with it. Let's just say a man who don't do all that, and a woman take care of him, right?
Mhm.
When she look at this situation, you know, she loses respect from that dude because of that.
Well, he did say if she paid for everything and she decide she won't go out there and sleep with somebody else, he needs to shut up. He needs to sit down and shut up and take it.
Ain't nobody doing that shit. You and I both know that ain't never happening. That's good punching, you know, talking points. But when it comes to relationships like that, if the guy doing everything that a woman wants to be done in a relationship from him, he's just not the right guy. It's just the wrong guy doing it. He's the best choice, not the first option.
Would you say that's the majority of the cases, or would you say that's an isolated?
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's majority because if a woman look for provider, protector, and the man is crossing and dotting the I's and crossing the T's, you know, and she decides still to step out the situation and he giving her everything, then the only thing wrong with the situation is he's the one who giving it.
Okay,
Simple.
okay. So is it his fault that he's the wrong person, or does she have a responsibility not to take things from him if he's not the right one?
It's his fault because men lead relationships.
Okay, but men may leave relationships, but women also get a choice. We all have responsibilities to go into relationships the way we need to be, because we're going in with the idea that we're mature enough to handle relationships. Because they say things like every day you have to choose your partner. Every day you have to choose your partner. So if that person's because again, we talk about conversations amongst what we need in a relationship, right? And if the woman says I need these things, and the man says okay, cool, I got you, I need these things, and we have basically a verbal agreement amongst us that we're going, if we're providing these things, that you have a responsibility to be a certain way afterwards. So I think personally, if we've come to this agreement and you decide to step out and I'm doing all this, that's not on the man. That's you just not the right person. You not the right person.
Well, here's the deal. As a man, you should know what type of woman you're dealing with. Okay? From the start. Period. Right? You know,
They sat down.
That's my sister. Yeah. So bottom line, men give relationship, women give milk and cookies.
Okay. So
as a man, I'm saying I'm trying to answer your question. You know, as a man in this situation, who with experience, and if you don't have experience, you shouldn't be in a relationship until you get yourself some experience. Because there's certain things as a man you need to know and identify, and a woman ain't designed to teach you to be that.
Okay, so let's say this, right? As a person talking from experience, every year people change and people become different people, but your responsibility to be what you said you was going to be for that person stays the same. So here's the thing. Yes, I'm 100% agree with you that yes, men do lead relationships and women provide cookies and all those things. But when we're talking about relationships, two people interchange all the time. See, we have these general rules that we think that applies to day to day. Those general rules, now going in, I'm 100% with you. But when we're talking about 10, 15, 20 years in.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? We got a responsibility to be, because again, we're interchanging. Because nobody's saying that person cheating in year 1, year 2, or year 3.
Ain't no damn 15 years later. The first
my
week,
camera went out. Some
weekend.
apparent reason I'm out. My bad. I can't see y'all no more. I don't know what
We
happened.
see you perfectly fine, sir.
Right.
This shit tripping over here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to do it. I should have merged our things together and put y'all with my audience too. But anyway, let's go.
So again, I mean, again, the first week, like, I respectfully, Jay, like,
the first week after y'all decide y'all gonna be together, that's what I mean. Like, from the moment y'all made that decision, y'all had that talk. Hey, I need you to be like this. I need you to be like this. We gonna do that no matter what, under the circumstance. When we be like
both parties to stand on business.
Right. So
rules and regulations. We can't be like 15 years later. You need to be acting right. No, bitch, you need to act right.
No. What I was saying was, 15 years later, we still have the responsibility to still be that. Unless we had different conversations later on. So I get it. Week 1, week 2, yeah, you're gaining to that. Now, if that person cheat within week 1 and that person giving it to you, that person wasn't the right person, because they didn't even give it time for the relationship to marinate.
That's
right. But if that relationship has marinated to what it needed to be, and we in this thing together, and that person steps out, man, that's not a man-woman thing. That's a person thing.
No. I understand. No, I'm not disagreeing when you're adding time like that, right?
Right. I got you.
When you drop time in there, you're saying 10, 15 years, when you know all your kinks and situations, what we should be in the relationship should already be laid. You know, understanding should already be in the atmosphere. You see.
You spoke on experience. So like, when we talking about experience, we got to add years to it, because at the end of the day, man, you could think you know somebody in year 1, year 2, but when we're talking, 3 and 4, that's when, like, okay, man, I know you day to day, especially when we talking about kids, because he mentioned kids the whole night. So I'm going it from the standpoint of, that person. You know what I'm saying? Like we know each other and we committed, because we've been committed for a couple years now. First year, I mean, I don't know. Both parties still maybe, no matter what we.
Yeah, in the first year, people lie to each other. In the first year in the relationship, people lie 77% of the time.
Fact. I completely agree, because that person, the people ain't took that mask off yet. So I'm with
they
you.
representative still in the building.
Yeah.
But based on what you're saying, like, for is like, if a person steps out after we even came to an agreement, then it's on that person.
Yeah.
But a man's job is to identify that he ain't moving properly with that woman, or understand that the woman and him ain't together on the same page. See, I still hold men responsible for it, because with experience, you should never get in a relationship, right? What I'm saying is, we fall in and out of love. All right. And in life, that's going to happen, because situations in life don't keep happening. I mean, that's just what it is. It is, right? But when you see this ain't what it used to be, then it's up to you as a man to try to fix that situation before it even gets to the point of cheating.
So let me ask you a question. Because so that means the man is always responsible for those things, even years down the line?
Yeah, he is. He can't be totally responsible for the things, women stepping out, but not to identify that there's a problem before she step out is what I'm talking to you about.
Well,
you see, because you know her, right? You told me you know her.
Respectfully, we're not mind readers, though.
Like, no. But you got to pay attention to your mate, though.
That's fine, but no matter what, you're not 100% in control of nobody.
No, I get that. That's not the point. We're never talking in 100. Nothing in life is 100. You can't hear me?
Can't hear you.
See? Hey, we can all sense that something is wrong with somebody, but we're not gonna know what the fuck that is unless they open their mouth.
I'm about to go on this whole lot. Something up with this shit.
Well, drop out and come back in.
Yeah, I'm about to see how to do. Boy, this thing then blacked out, baby.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I sit up here and, like, you know your partner, meaning I know you to where I can sense something's wrong, your energy off. You know what I'm saying? You look a certain way that you don't normally look. I can do that. But I cannot pinpoint what the problem is. Nobody can do that. You gotta tell me what's happening. That's how that works with anybody. So, you know,
I agree. I agree that you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta tell people what's up. Like I just, for me personally, you good?
Yeah, I'm here, baby. I don't know what's
All right.
yeah, we
For,
can
for
hear you.
me, for me personally, I think like I'm agreeing with you with, you know what I'm saying, the rules of how we go in and how what men need to do and what women need to do. But I just think if we're talking about we're one over time, I think it's both our responsibilities to have those conversations. Because that person can tell you, look, man, I'm not feeling this right now, or something is off.
Now, wait a minute. I just realized something. Listening to that whole boy, what he said. He said basically, if you're the person paying for everything, then you should be able to cheat in peace. But the person that is receiving the benefits of you paying for everything needs to sit down and shut up. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, now I heard him. No, I heard him.
Yeah.
Right?
So
and I don't agree. I don't agree.
But why would he word that like?
Because at the end of the day, listen, right? This is the problem why women look at us for $1, baby, in the first place. Because we place everything on $1. Just because you make the money, don't give you the right to cheat. You see, under no circumstances, you had an agreement, right? I'm not making an excuse. I'm just telling you what it is. Money don't make a person cheat, right? You shouldn't cheat, period, right? That's the problem with relationships. A woman get milk and cooking, a man get a woman look at a man like $1. And basically what he did, said it's okay to make the $1 and do whatever I want to do. You just shut up and let me do it. You see, that's not no healthy relationship.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, I don't agree, like, because for me, I feel
That
like
don't work that way. Let me say this. It's impossible for you to expect a relationship to be good and stand on business if you're operating underneath those conditions.
So, like, to go with what you said, I feel like, yeah, we got these general rules that we go into the relationship with, but those things get molded into so many different things because people don't operate under that. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as what you said, as far as, you know, when we say, you know, men look at women like this and women look at men like this, I think over time that changes when we in a relationship because we in it. We're in the relationship.
Well,
together.
you're gonna go through something. You are.
So we can't go back to those general rules because if we're in a relationship, because I think because like this over time, if you in your relationship with your woman over time, I mean, depending on the person, because we talk.
But go ahead. I'm just.
I got to fully understand the statement. Goddamn it.
Go ahead.
The statement was you could make all the money and this, that, and the third, but under no circumstances is you supposed to cheat, right? That was the statement.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that people don't, but they do. But we talking about
I'm saying like
making it right. To push that agenda like that. That's what I'm saying. Right? If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. But I'm not gonna say I agree to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm just trying to tell you money don't decide a relationship.
It don't.
No.
You see?
It
So
when
you place money like that, right? Then that's why women look at us like money. Because we say shit like that, right? So long as I'm taking care of, she can shut up. Now listen, what I'm saying is how it should be. Now, the way it is something different, right? We got to talk about how it should be and how it is.
And see, that's more lines that well, I'm agreeing with you on that. Like how it is. So like so how it should be is like you said, we looking at each other at a certain way and we stay under those rules to keep some sort of discipline about the relationship.
Because you said you want relationship, not relations. That's why you entered into a commitment. So she got to be part of the process.
So that's my point. Exactly that. So I'm agreeing with you. The only thing where I may disagree a little bit as far as like when we place these rules on how, well, you know, how we look at each other, because it's different when you inside that relationship and you looking at that woman like that's mine, and she looking at that you like that's for me. We don't live under them rules. We just kind of like we have conversations because it's not about 50-50. It's about, to me, It's about whoever need what percentage on that day to day. That's how we live. So if you may need a little more, if you need 70% on Thursday and she need 80% on Friday, y'all make that happen. But y'all gotta decide where y'all at on each day through conversation. Or even emotion.
Yes,
like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like if you come in there and you see your woman kind of quiet, you like,
yes.
Oh Lord,
that's your job.
What's popping?
You got to touch it.
Exactly. You got to do something to try to change the temperature. But if tomorrow I don't need a little more, she got to identify that as well.
I don't believe in the 50-50, so that's not even my conversation,
No,
my brother.
I'm not talking financial.
I'm just talking about 50-50, period. Like,
No. That's why I say it's not about 50-50. It's about what percentage that person need on that day.
But let me tell you what exactly. It's a team game, bro. It's simple.
That's why I'm saying.
Whatever I need to do, we need to do. We are doing this together.
Exactly on that day. That's
if I wanted to be separately, then I wouldn't get in a relationship. I'll keep it relations.
Myself. Exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. And I don't believe in the 50-50 neither. Like I said, it's about whatever percentage you need.
But see, people who talk like that, Mike, it's people who haven't been in relationships for the right reasons. They're still trying to stand on business to show a person that they can do it all themselves. That's how 50-50 come here. You see? Right? I don't believe in 50-50.
No, I don't either.
I'm in the business of I'm gonna do it. Just whatever I'm lacking, just do that shit. But I'm in it to do 100. Fuck all that. Right? So I'm just saying, right? I'm gonna do me because that's what makes me happy being in a relationship.
You in it to do 100, but on a certain day, 100 may not be called for what.
No, I get it, Mike. No, I agree with what you're saying. I'm saying I'm still trying to give 100, Mike. It don't matter.
No. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we saying the same. We saying the same thing.
Yeah, we are. I'm not coming to my girl for a certain percent. Fuck no, we don't do that shit. Whatever we need to do, how we need to do, we doing that shit because we in it together.
Right.
Either you in it together or you're not, bro. That's the problem with relationships, Mike. Right there. Individual inside of relationships.
I feel like Jay got something to say. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
I'm just based on the conversation that we are having right now in this very moment, right? Let's just say two married. When people get married, what do they say? For better or worse, right? So when the worst come, is it cool to run? Or y'all supposed to?
I don't know who that depends on what's worse.
Be different. Everybody's worst gonna be different. We can't say what the worst is for each actual individual.
Right. So what level of tolerance do you have to meet your worst? You see, what kind of trauma in your life that you've been running from that this woman just exposed to make you act a certain type of way?
Whoa. Time free. Whoa. Only thing I'm saying is we're a little one-sided. We're a little one-sided because when we say
we one-sided on men.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, go ahead.
No, we're a little one because we say what type of trauma somebody exposed in your life. Again, you said it's whatever percentage that we need. So again,
no, we're not saying. I'm talking about his question. That's not the same thing. I'm talking to him about how he placed that when he said what he said. You talking about
the doing the video?
We can't determine somebody's worst. So he's saying your worst is going to be determined by whatever drama that person brought back out of you.
Yeah, something that because my level of tolerance and yours is two different things, right? But if this situation hits me differently because I went through some bullshit in my past, it ain't gonna take me long, right? But you make it endure more, Jay.
I want to be clear. I just want to be clear. So everything that somebody brings out of you is a trauma related in the past?
Well, I'm okay. So if you can't talk it out.
No. I'm just trying to get clarification.
I'm asking your question right now.
Yeah.
Right. If it's that strong that it's gonna break y'all up and you can't talk it out.
Okay, break up. Okay.
Because that's what he's saying. I mean, basically, so if it's that type of trauma, because it is trauma, and you got trauma, we all do.
No, that's what I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm asking. Anytime somebody brings somebody, is it trauma? No,
it's trauma because you can't work it out.
Okay. No,
see, if it's something in a relationship that you can't overcome, nigga, it's trauma. it taught you in a different way where you say, fuck all this. I ain't doing it no more. Right? But this woman may never even looked at it like that. Listen, man. Listen, relationships ain't hard. What makes them hard? We ain't transparent. That's it. Right? The 50-50 rule, that's for the feminist movement. I'm not saying you say that. I'm telling you this.
Is this a new thing, or is this something you've always done?
No, this is me standing on business. You know, in life you got to grow, my brother.
You related to T.I.
Baby, listen to me. Welcome. What I'm trying to tell you is you got to grow from the things that you didn't know. They say when you know better, you do better, my brother. So I'm telling you, if you can't work it out with the woman you say you love, nigga, is something deeper than all this shit we talking about.
With you, with the person,
with you.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
No. That's why I said. That's why I said once it's below one-sided.
No, it's not one-sided because they go vice versa, right? Some things. Listen to me. She been in a relationship before you, but, so she got things. Okay. She got things in her life, right? That if a certain type of person do a certain type of thing, I don't think. Niggas think they're special, right? Let me see. Listen to me, brother.
Wait, hold on. I listen to you. Hold up, just real quick. All I'm saying is, when we talking about this, we got a responsibility to the audience to speak on both sides. When we stay one side,
we on one side right now. We ain't getting to the other side till we get finished.
No. I asked the question. I asked a specific question. When you asked about the trauma-based situation, I said only trauma-based, based off the male, and you said
because if he's the one who can't talk it out, Mike, right? If he ain't trying to work with the situation, Mike, it hit him harder than it hit up. You got that, and vice versa. It's not. I'm speaking from a man perspective, but a woman have their issues too. You see, that certain thing that a man do, they can't overcome.
But how can you speak from a man's perspective when you only saying about what trauma he has?
No, I'm talking from a woman perspective too, my brother. What I'm saying,
you just said you only speaking from a man's perspective.
Yes.
Okay,
listen.
I'm a little confused.
Don't be confused. Let me say it again. Right? They both got trauma. I'm speaking from a man's perspective right now. Right? Like right now, I'm saying with a man, if the man can get over the situation, my brother, it's his trauma for the most part. Because you said it's the woman you love. You in a relationship, you married her, right? Okay. So you should be able to talk this out. How long you been with her? You want to say years?
Say years.
So we should be able to come to some kind of understanding unless it's just it's detrimental to the relationship.
So you saying that y'all should be able to come to an understanding, but because of your trauma, you can't come to an understanding?
If I don't want right.
Don't come into understanding ain't got nothing to do with that other person because it takes two people to come to understand.
No. Listen now, because a person could be trying to talk to a conversation you're not trying to hear. You see, and you're not trying to hear because it touched you differently, right? Because it affects you differently. You the one that's hurting, so you ain't trying to hear that shit. Vice versa, Mike. Right? When it comes to a woman, if she don't want to work this out because it touched her and hit home and made her think about something else. From a woman perspective, Mike, both parties, then that woman there, her trauma is not going to make this relationship better either. We can't talk to each other.
Okay, so
because our past still lives here.
Let me say this. Let's say I don't disagree with nothing you said. I was just trying to establish, not just me and you, for the audience on how we need to speak, because
both ways,
and so that's what we need to do, right? Like, because over here, it's not a dictatorship, right? So we want to speak on a broad of what happens in relationships. I think from my perspective as well. But we want to speak on those things so everybody can get something from it. Because a lot of times, if we staying on one side of the spectrum and just moving on one accord, it seems like you're pushing something one way. Not you.
I am pushing. Let me tell you something. I am definitely pushing. Men are more responsible, period. Right? When it comes to relationships, bottom line. Because he the one who have to give it. She don't give relationships. So we are not going to never be 100% one way, like mainly going both ways. You got what I'm saying?
If I give you something, if I give you something,
Mhm.
I'm not responsible for that shit no more. You are.
What you mean? What do you? How you say that? I don't understand how you putting that in this situation.
If I give you a call, if I give you
But a call ain't relationship. You ain't married to the
I
call.
don't hear that shit. Listen to what I'm saying. If I give
can't-
you something, I'm not no longer responsible for giving you a thing. You're referring to a relationship as a thing. So therefore, in that spectrum, I'm not responsible for that. Now, if you want to say, okay, we are in it because we in this shit together.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
makes us equally responsible. That don't make one person more responsible than the other. There's
Okay.
no such thing.
Listen. And my perspective, it does. Period.
But you can't
Explain that
say.
perspective.
Wait. You can't say two different things and make it mean one thing.
You can't. That don't work.
I'm not trying to make it two. What you mean? How I say both they make it in one? Explain it.
You said that a man is always going to be more responsible for the relationship than anything. And
You
then
can't-
you want, and
Because he give the relationship.
They both equal.
We're
Like
not
you-
equal. A woman don't give a man relationship. We're not equal.
okay. So wait.
We're not equal.
Okay,
Never.
right. When
When
you
I get
saying
down on my knee, the woman don't get that. I get
that's
down.
fine. Wait,
I
that's
give
fine. That's
relationship.
fine.
Well,
So
we're
that's
not
fine. You're talking about one aspect of the
You
relationship.
get you talking about a
Yeah.
certain. We're
No,
talking about the
no.
overall thing.
So that's what I mean. You can't include all. So okay, if I'm giving a woman a relationship because I'm giving the ring, I'm getting down on one knee.
Mhm.
That's not the whole relationship. There's way more to
Okay,
it after that.
now listen. All right, it's your job because you committed. You gave the relationship. Okay, to make sure that if it's something you need to do in this relationship to make it work, to try to make it work. That's a man. Listen
Bro,
to me.
regardless of who responsibility it is, even if I don't disagree, both parties in the relationship, bro. You can't make that woman do shit.
No,
You
it's
can't
not
make,
about
you can't
make
make
it. That's not what I'm saying.
even
If it don't
ask,
work
wait,
out, you
hold
let
on,
it go,
hold on,
Mike.
hold on. You can ask whatever it is. That
Mhm.
person still have to compromise whatever
Mhm.
your request is, bro. So
What-
yeah, you may
see.
give the relationship, but it's way more than that. Once we get into the relationship, both people have to be at a certain level to make this thing work.
This I'm gonna make this shit. I'm gonna make this shit simple for the both of you.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Make it simple.
You dating you dating. You decide. You know what? I like her more than I like the other ones, right? You are making that decision. I like her more than I like the other ones. Hey, I want to be in a relationship with you. That's what she got to do. Say yeah.
Yeah.
So what you giving? You ain't giving shit.
Okay, first of all, when a woman gets in the relationship,
Yeah, but
that's-
once again, the motherfucker still got to say yeah.
that's the part that and I got to agree that okay. So here's the deal. Let me place it to you like this. Let me say it like this for you, right here. If a man gives relationship, the man is sold to me. Period. Right? He's responsible to seeing it through. Listen, he's responsible for seeing it through. If his woman got a problem, his job is to go to that and try to seek to solve that. Right? He gave the relationship. He said he's willing to do this, provide, protect, especially with marriage. Okay, because you join in a commitment, right? And you said I do.
Can't make one word mean two things. Like you saying,
I don't understand what you mean.
My
I don't
point is
understand
this,
what you
right? Okay, so right, it's your job to go to that woman. I completely agree to fix a problem, but she also have to be cooperative in that. She still plays a part in that, bro.
Yes, Mike, I'm not taking the part away. What I'm saying is, long as you do your part, listen, Mike, you can't make her do this or do that. I'm talking from a man. Listen, your job is try to make that relationship work because in a relationship. If it don't work, Mike, it's over. You got that? Right? Because you gave relationship. So you got to be the one to try to make sure you do everything to try
I
to make
ain't
it
made
work.
these faces in a long time on here.
Yeah,
I've been
different.
man, I've been chilling.
Same.
So hey,
It's different.
I'm trying to
No, it
understand.
ain't.
Hey man,
Mike, If
It
you say
ain't,
you
bro.
do, it ain't the same as dating.
It ain't, bro.
You got to
It
do
ain't.
more.
Listen. There's aspects of what you're saying. I agree with you. I'm not over here saying everything is always that you're wrong. What I'm
He will
saying is
always be more responsible.
Facts.
That established at the beginning. Compromise doesn't include compromising your values.
Facts.
He will always be
bro.
more responsible.
bro.
A woman, let me tell you something, Jay. Your woman ain't getting with you if she don't believe you. You ain't gonna do those certain type of things, bro. Period.
Oh, okay. So wait, no.
Listen, Paul,
Okay,
Mike. You got to tell stuff this in, Mike.
wait. Let me address this comment. Women don't follow who they don't respect. Period. Sounds great.
Facts.
No. That sounds great. They can respect this person all they want. That don't mean they're gonna listen to, or even whatever way you bring that to.
I get that. Mike, you keep
Like,
saying she don't want to listen.
Wait. Whoa.
Y'all say stuff because it sound good.
Wait a minute. So hold on.
Good.
A woman can't love you if she don't respect you.
Who said? Wait.
I'm going back to the we talking about.
No. I get that. But who's saying anything about not respecting? See, we try to say these things and it generalizes. And it's like boom. It's way more than that, and we need to stop acting like it ain't that.
Mike, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna be in. No, it's not way more than respect. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. I ain't gonna be in no relationship with nobody. They don't respect me.
I'm not okay.
So it's not way more.
It is. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm talking about inside a relationship. It's way more things that go on besides respect.
Yeah, that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
That's what
I'm saying is the normal.
That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
So again, you have your perspective on it. I have mine. So what I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with that. I understand that. So a woman ain't gonna do this unless she respect the man. Great. I completely agree. But there's so much more that goes into that outside of just generalizing these words. Oh, respect. There's so much more to a relationship than that. So much more.
I'm not saying, Mike. If you've been in a relationship, for those who've been in a relationship, they should already know that relationship require more than that.
Nobody should already know nothing because people ain't mature enough.
So basically, we're talking to an audience who haven't been in a relationship before.
No, what I'm saying is everybody not mature enough to handle that. Those things.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
we're talking to people with different minds and different ways of thinking. So we're trying to get them. We're trying to get them to understand. So that's what I'm saying. So I get it. Respect has to be there because respect has to be there on both sides, actually. But we only
if I'm married and I'm the breadwinner, the big provider, right? I'm basically making this life. I'm making these decisions. I'm making this money. I'm this. I'm this. I'm that. Right? And that woman disrespects me in any way. You, right now, she should have popped the red pill, telling me it's my responsibility to make her act right. I have to make that work. I'm the one got to go and sit there and be like, hey, bro, you can't be doing all that there now. You got to respect.
I'm not saying that.
What you saying?
That's not what I'm saying.
Is that what you said?
What? No, that's not what I'm saying.
What you saying?
What I'm saying to you is, right? Since you don't want to have a relationship to give, your job is to make sure you do everything possible to make sure that the relationship becomes successful.
Okay.
You got that?
Okay, wait, okay.
So I'm not saying you can make nobody do shit, right? If she don't, but I'm saying you shouldn't be the one to hold back. That's what I am saying.
Let me see. Let me see if I'm following what you're saying. So basically, what you're saying. Wait, hold on. Let me get this off real quick. What you're saying is, if you do everything you're supposed to do as a man, and she's not receptive to that, then peace out. Okay.
Wait, he's saying peace out. No, peace out because you said for better or worse.
But if that is the worst, if I can't communicate with the woman that I'm with, listen to me.
You got to work through that.
Listen to me, because you can't put your hands on her.
No, but you got to work through it. Because you the one saying
what you said that.
Okay, you want to have what I just told you is you need to do everything you need to do to try to make that relationship work. And if that woman is not there no more, then it's time for us to go.
Wait, but you also said, but you also said, if you do all those things and she's not receptive to it, then it's your fault.
That's what you said. You did say that.
No, I didn't say that. Right? Okay, let me hold up. When I
Well,
said that, okay, wait a minute. If you no, I told you no. I told no. What I said was, if the question, y'all, there's two different things we're talking about.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now you also said in this situation from the top, if your man do this, that, right, and the woman still cheats on him, right?
Right.
Is that correct?
Right.
That's what
And I said you're not the right one. You
Okay.
forgot that?
No, we ain't forget that.
Okay.
But you never explained why it wasn't the right one, though. You never explained that.
Well, I said it, right?
Finish
But,
your statement
we went
right
on to
now.
something different. But hey, let's not twist it all, right? Okay, so you're not the right one. Because if I do everything right and the woman don't receive the way my energy, the way I'm giving it, baby, then that's not for us. What it say? Respect is deep admiration. For example, you respect the American flag, therefore you don't burn it. You see, if Kaepernick didn't respect America, he wouldn't burn the flag instead of taking a knee. Now listen, let me say this to you. You cannot, Jay, back to you, right? You cannot make a person do nothing that they don't want to do.
We know this.
Okay, all right. No, you just said, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Right? What I'm saying is, but as a man in the relationship, the leader who give relationships, your job is to do everything possible to try to make that relationship stay alive. And
yeah, I've always said that. So yeah, I agree with that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't want to get it twisted because we're saying different things, right? So, I answered this and I answered that one. I answered it. Okay, cool. So let's just put this shit together. I want to make this clear now to y'all, Mike. Okay, right? So what I'm saying is,
that's cute. I like it.
No, I got it. No, because you want to be clear, right? Let's be clear.
I want to be clear.
He said something. You said you jump over there. Okay, well, you saying no, wait. We talking about this. We talking about that. Let's put them together. Okay. So now, what I'm saying in relationships as a man, that's your job, right? To go to your woman if you say you love her, right? And if there's all this trauma going on in the situation, you probably don't belong together in the first place. Because after all them years, then I would say, like, if we go, we got this far for 10 years. We say 10, 15 years, Mike?
Yeah, about 10, 15
right? You should know that woman by now.
Okay.
So if something changed along that journey.
So if I'm hearing you correct, you saying you should know that woman and you should do all these things, and if not, leave. So just
you can't stay there and beat her. You can't make her.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I'm saying that there ain't no other thing you can do, but drama gonna be there.
Okay, I get all that.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I'm kind of questioning is when you say, okay, you're doing all these things and then you're not the right one, and then you say that's your fault. You said that's your fault if you do all these things and she still go out and cheat. That's your fault. And I'm asking you. Wait. Let me finish the statement.
Okay, go ahead.
What level of responsibility is placed on her for receiving all these things and still moving?
Okay, so she's wrong, Mike. Let's just pause on that. Okay. I'm speaking on another level. Now, let me. I want to say this, right? She's definitely wrong, right? Because we agreed we in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that we already know cheating ain't what we gonna do, and men ain't really messing with that. Period. Okay, so that's already understood. We ain't gotta say that shit. You already know nigga don't want you to cheat on him. Bottom line, right? So, but my point when you say that, reason why I say it's your fault, right? Because your job as a man to identify when your woman ain't down. Now listen, right? There's gonna be something that happens in that relationship, Mike, that gets a person to get to this place, right? People be in the house in relationships for a long time, just mad in that room, and nobody don't want to come. Nobody wants to come.
You think that's the only way that go?
What you mean?
You think that's the only way that go? That people in two different rooms and they mad, and then somebody cheated. We find out.
No, that ain't the only way it go. I mean, I never say only.
Okay, so
I'm speaking on different situations. We don't.
But again, you're going to the extreme point to make your point, and I completely understand that. But the way I look at things is okay. There's more relationships where people are not in two different rooms and people are cheating. There's people that look to you, that person looks like D1, and you don't have no indication for the most part, that person is like that, and then you come to find out that person's doing something. What responsibility is placed on that person?
I mean, you can't at that point as a man. I didn't ask questions. I know something is off in my relationships. That's your job to go and make sure that see if you can make that situation be a better place, get it back to what it was, right? If the woman is in denial or she done checked out and she's still doing her thing, Mike, ain't got nothing to do. It's just nothing you can do. I can't be responsible for something I tried to fix.
To answer the question, person would cheat if any one of their needs is not met. For example, if she thinks you are not able to protect her, pay all you want, she cheat.
And that's the reality.
Okay.
So
that's
go ahead.
See, now, bitch,
Go ahead. There you go.
Y'all can play with the right one tonight. Y'all can play with the right. If look, see, that's the thing. I want y'all to pay attention to what she just said.
But before you say, Mike, you got what I'm saying?
No, let me cook. Let me cook.
Go ahead.
You see that now? That's why we having a problem with all this. You throwing all this responsibility on us, but shit like that. One thing, you know how many things a man don't fucking get, and he still don't fucking cheat until you bring him to the brink of no return? It's only women who do that shit behind one thing.
That's what she's saying.
Only women do that shit behind one thing.
I believe that's what she's saying.
Men don't move like that.
That's what she's saying. I think it says that.
She's saying a woman da 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 da. But what I'm
that's
saying
a woman.
is,
From a woman's state of mind. That's true.
All the responsibility on us, but they are doing that shit right there. You can't put all that responsibility on us.
Wait. What Jay is basically saying is, if you doing all this and she cheat after one thing, that ain't you. That ain't on you, my boy. That's on
that's
her.
not on. That's not what I'm saying. It ain't on you, Mike. Listen, Mike. Let me say what the on you.
I'm confused.
Okay. Let me say the on you. When I say on you, Mike, I'm gonna say this right here, so you don't got to repeat this shit no more. It's on you to try to make it work in your relationship. That's the only on you.
We've
That's
got
it.
there.
Stop adding on you to everything else. All right, it's on you to take the
I'm
initiative.
adding it because you're adding it, Brett. That's all I'm
doing. If you didn't get it, what I'm saying, let's get it now. Right? What I'm saying to you is
wait.
The hierarchy of needs. I get that. I know this hierarchy.
You know what we're talking about, baby. Hey, we're gonna get it popping. Now listen, Mike. Now to you, when you keep saying it's on you, listen to me. Cheating is period. If a person step out of a relationship, it's on them for the start. Okay, they the one who cheated. Especially if you don't know. Listen,
bro. Wait, bro. You telling me to listen, but you not listening to you and what you.
I heard what you. I'm breaking it down to you, Mike.
You're breaking it down to me. I get it. I get it. But what I'm trying to tell you is just maybe, just maybe. You're including things that makes this thing go all over the place. And I'm trying to make you understand that's what you're doing.
Okay. I'm not trying to make it go all over the place. As simple as this. A man's job to make sure that the relationship it becomes successful. He needs to make sure that in this situation, period. That's what he's responsible at. Okay. That's why he's gonna be right?
Now, wait.
Okay.
So I hate to do shit like this, but I gotta ask. So
do you get? Hold on, Jay, man, Mike. You're gonna go back and say this. So do you get what I'm saying, Mike?
No, I get.
But yeah, go ahead. He said, "No, y'all hash that out. Y'all hash that out, and I'm gonna come back because I ain't gonna."
Bro, I swear to you, I got everything you say. I listen very well.
But did I relate?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Because see, here's the thing: we're talking amongst men. The way you're speaking to me is if you're speaking to a woman. You know what I'm saying? So again, we're speaking amongst men. So what I'm saying is, I hear everything you're saying. I'm just trying to make you just maybe that you added some things that make it go all over the place. So I'm trying to make you understand what you're saying. But I hear what you're saying, bro. I really do. So when you break it down to the lowest level, to when you say, okay, these things are on the man because if his responsibilities are to do certain things. Now, once he do that, if she's not receptive, then he got to go.
That's it.
They say they want you to name a successful example. But hey, while he naming a successful example, put that hierarchy back up.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Successful example of what? Of what? Meaning, what do you mean by that?
What you talking about?
somebody, Chantrell,
Yeah,
Okay, what we
said
got?
that she wants him to name
an example of what?
an example, but I don't know. He doesn't know what.
Name an example of what?
We about to find out.
Mhm.
Cause she coming, and I'm glad she said something about this goddamn hierarchy.
Mhm.
Why she doing that? Because a comment may come in late. We'll go back to it. Go talk about the hierarchy.
Yeah, I think it's delayed.
Look at that. Look at that hierarchy. And when you read that, what do you think of? What's the first thing that come to your mind when you look at that?
You asking me that?
I'm asking both of y'all.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hierarchy needs creation, beauty, unity, place, and dignity, respect. You tell me. You tell me. I'm listening.
Who needs that more? Who needs this hierarchy or uses this hierarchy more? Men or
Women.
Oh,
Okay,
That's
she
a
said.
fact.
She said of a relationship. No, I was speaking to what he said. So what I mean by that is, if this, what you clarify, if we're talking all these things to where for a woman, you think it's level one, but all levels need to be met. That's fine. That's fine if all levels need to be met. But at the same time, though, if according to what he said, men have certain rules that they have to abide by.
said, and you stated yourself, a man can do all these things, but if he's missing one thing out of the whole list, you're gonna go and clap cheeks.
Well, that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening.
So again,
But a man,
What she's saying is that it ain't right. And if you don't line up with everything, all of them.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So here it is. Here it is on the other spectrum. A woman can lack 6 out of 10. Meaning you only got 4.
I agree, Jake. I don't think that's the argument. I don't think that's the argument you're creating.
That's the argument we make.
That's not an argument. Because that's understood.
Wait. I got you.
I think we like from a man, we already okay, go ahead.
All I'm saying is this, right? What keeps happening is you understand what's already understood, don't need to be explained. But if you just,
I got you.
But if you leaving something, you know what I'm saying? Like if you leaving something out, it only seems like it's going one way, even though you don't mean that way. That's all I really been saying from the beginning.
Okay. All right, I got you, Mike. I see what you're saying. All right, I gotta dumb it down. Let me not miss no steps. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Listen, let me not miss no steps.
Let me make sure we hit every point, all right? I don't want to make it confused, right?
Got you, bro.
Okay, now listen to me. That's a perspective from a woman, and she's absolutely right. That's why we get the pool boys.
Perspective of a man.
But a man, Jake, we're not gonna compare ourselves to that because we already know that shit ain't for us. Like
I'm not comparing myself to that. What I'm saying is, you cannot sit up there and say you want what you not willing to give.
Yeah.
That's just not what it is. That's not how it goes. That ain't the real life.
But that is our reality, though, bro. Right? Like that is our reality in the dating world. You have to be all that and then some as a man. And if you don't, you lack one thing. Because we watch people who got all the money in America today.
Okay, so look. Let's say I agree with that, right?
It's the mindset.
I get it. Let's say I agree with everything you saying, everything she's saying. Who does that fall on?
Who is the we? We meaning men and women are not different? She's saying men and women are not different. They're not different. That we just proved the difference in the way.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on. What I'm saying is, if I don't disagree with you and I don't disagree with her, who does that fall on?
Women.
That's all I've been trying to say from the beginning.
Women. The man's responsibility is to make sure that he try to eliminate everything in the home, bro, to make it right.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Speak on the man.
But she was saying, I think she was saying women.
No, I get that. But see, here's the thing. When you're saying that, I think, me personally, I think when you just generally leave things out, right, and leave it on the man, women tend to take those things and use it as an out.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly.
Yeah, and I think that's the disconnect we keep happening. You know what I'm saying? So you thought I was agreeing with you. I just didn't want no else to happen, dog. That's all. You feel me?
Saying, wait, boy, if I'm
That
going
nigga trying to prep these motherfuckers. It ain't like that.
Yeah.
That nigga talking that shit. All right,
bro, I don't
we
want
not
no
giving no ups over here. They not giving none. We not giving none. That's how we operate over here.
You hear me?
Okay, wait a minute.
Ain't no outs. Ain't no
I
it's
see
man.
what's happening.
It's our responsibility over here.
Listen to me.
Over here is out.
Okay, listen. Women right now, listen, bro. Okay, let okay. So is that all the questions about that show situation? Okay, hold up, because I'm curious about this though. All right. Clearly, the world operates around women today. All right, it totally do. Right, the things that women do today, men can't do. It's different. Right?
Listen,
we're not trying to.
I'm not trying to have the same.
No, not you trying on this situation, but I'm talking about in general. We already go with that. I'm saying that it ain't men is under attack.
Yes, we are.
So what I'm saying is the thing that women can do that we just can't do.
Right? You was scamming for a little minute. I got your back, brother. You was scamming for a minute, dog. I was like, dog.
No, because here's the deal. We talking about relationship versus relations. Okay?
New generations feel that they differ from others. The difference is access and the speed of that access and transference of info. I understand what you trying to say or how you putting that together, but when you look at you saying this generation not different from the last generation in certain aspects, and it's only a few.
They're the same in a lot of ways.
We totally goddamn different.
Okay, so
this
but
generation right here on this panel, we lived through pre-internet age, and look where we at now age. So we've experienced all of this shit from the beginning, right?
But I think, but Steve,
under the sun. But the way people act is different under the sun.
Okay, but so let me say this here. This is our main problem right here when we come to this woman in this bad situation. Right. When I look at relationships, right, there's a difference from relationships and relations. I know y'all know that.
We definitely know it.
All right. So the problem is in our society today, people think they're in a relationship when they're just in relations because they stood with this person and entertain this person for a term, and they think it's a transfer to term. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is it ain't no graduation. Once a man see you a certain way, right? That's how he see you. Women believe in their mind, Jay and Mike and Nike. You know? They believe in their mind, baby. You know what I'm saying? That it actually transfers, and it does not. Right? Women believe that in relationships.
Access to what? No, I'm just looking at the. Yeah. She said you would explain access, not behavior, when clearly behavior is the thing that has changed. Access has changed as far as there's more of it, yeah. But behavior has changed because of that access. That's you understand me? You think the women in 1960 act like the women in 2024? No. Hell no.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They don't. They do not. The women in 1980 don't act like the women in 2024.
No, that's a different world.
It's a different world.
It's a different world. But let me tell you what they do act like though, because they get that mentality from their mama. Okay, so let me explain this to you. Right? There's a lot of similarities. Okay, but the difference is now we are more sexualized as a race. You see, we sell sex more than anything, and back then they didn't do that.
No, this person would argue they did. They just didn't have the access to the scale that they have now.
I mean, however you want
to put it.
However you want to put it, it ain't the day.
It ain't the day.
I don't
There
care
you
how
go.
you look at it, how you twist it, right? But access, look, okay, OnlyFans. That did the whole everything you're gonna see. Because the only thing we had was porn. Now you got that on a click of a button in your house.
Have they been 304s?
So they've been 304. The only difference is they're out the closet now. Why?
You
Because
say
the
it's-
movement for the feminist movement gave them power. Listen, that's how this situation changed.
But see, that's the thing. They wasn't 304s like that before access to this.
No, I think it was
So-called-
304. They know they've been 304.
They had them, but it wasn't on this big a scale. That's what
Well,
I'm
see,
saying.
you know why? Because the internet connects us, Jake. This is what you're saying.
The
You could be a
internet
hoe in another 304 area code
code. Yeah,
in
you
a
can.
second, right?
But that's what I was telling you about numbers and statistics. Like at the end of the day, if you just gonna tell me about Baton Rouge in New Orleans and can say that when you tell me them numbers, you talking about that's the whole world. That's what you're telling me. 1 out of 5. That's the whole world. No, you got to tell me 1 out of 5 in Bakersfield.
10,000 people, 15.
530.
We got to break it down a little bit to what it is.
She got to be broken down.
Mhm. But listen, like I told you earlier, dude.
I agree, dude.
Listen,
Eve was the
dude.
biggest
Eve,
304.
listen, this
I'm
a
not
fact.
gonna
Central
argue
killing you,
that
Jake.
fact.
It's real.
But that's
All
a
right?
fact.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
not going to argue that fact.
It's real,
There's no way
right?
I can argue that fact.
So listen, so that's my team. I'm gonna give it 100 with you right now, right? So listen, but when it comes to the mentality and the beliefs, Jay, what you're saying, brother, is the access. Okay, the access today, a woman can be in another area code in a second. At one time, she had to be in a perimeter. There had to be somebody there that connects up to that area, and that was the people that they dealt with. You see, the problem with relationships today, we got too much out here. Truthful.
Was that was you? Who that was? One of y'all I was talking to about that must have been it had to be you, Cole.
Give it to
When
me.
I was talking about you know what I'm saying, the way people be God damn it, I just had it. I had it because it went with what you saying. God damn it, say it again. It might come into
Look at that. But look, listen to me. I'm just trying to tell you, bro. Right? I don't know if y'all know this. In 2030, 45% of women will be single and childless. That's the prediction.
Say that one more time.
In 2030.
2030.
2030. That's
In
6 years
2030.
from now.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
That's 24. Exposure culture, baby. Everybody. Cat Williams started. The fire still running. Diddy in trouble. But let's continue. Right? What I'm saying to you is in relationships, 2030, they predict 45% of women will be single and childless.
That's just in the US, right?
That's in the well, we always talking about the states because they over there, they live differently, they raise them to be different. The cater. Now I don't need a man.
They're gonna be single and they're gonna be child.
2030, 45%.
Out of that 45%, how many of them want to be single?
And I think you're probably gonna be more, Jay, because AI on the scene. I mean, I know y'all saw your boy, you know, with his woman. The AI
what
robot.
is the source of that stats?
Oh, dude, we do not that study. We go all over. Ohio, Yale, colleges, kind of deal more with the youth and stuff like that because that's the future, the younger generations. For the older people, you know, their best years are behind them versus in the front.
So is this general public or did they talk about college women of this 45?
Well, I'm just letting you know. I can pull a study. Can I pull it in this motherfucker?
Pull the study. Send us the stuff.
Hold on. Let me see if I can go into my shit. Oh, we all on the same thing. I may could. Let me see some. Oh, we all in StreamYard.
On Cole, yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell y'all why on Cole. On appeared to be slick side on y'all side, but on is really hitting up. He coming from the back door, and that's what we had to get some understanding. I'm just listening. I'm peeping game. You cold. You cold. You cold, dog. Like you.
I'm a
You
problem,
cold.
right? Yeah.
I'm gonna give you your flowers. You
Because
cold.
see, when you want to be direct like that, women gonna shut down. They won't be receptive to it.
Well, we all got our way. You
I
don't
know.
want
I'm
to be
just
direct. Look, look. I ain't giving. Look, I ain't trying to get no out. I'm sorry, dog.
no. I understand though, but I'm trying to touch them though versus make them run. Now listen. Okay, you. I don't. Jay, take that down. Let me see if I can pull this up here too. I'm curious.
we got some quick stuff going on behind the scenes. Shout out to
Oh,
what we got going on. Yeah.
Can I do it? Oh, it's not letting me. Fuck.
well, send that in. Look, see that private chat that's on the side of your
Well, I
screen?
can merge. Now listen, I can merge our StreamYard to my audio, and I believe I will be able to show you the it say right here.
Well, do what you do.
We experiment, nigga. I'm just saying, babe.
Ain't
I'm
nothing
just
wrong
saying.
with it.
We
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Huh?
Morgan Stanley.
Oh, it's in the chat. I told him the name. You pulled it up. Oh, you pulled it up, Jay? There you go. You pulled it up. Okay.
Don't pull it back up.
It's in the chat, Jay.
Well, our producer Animal Son, he be having them things.
Oh, no, that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm glad, but I'm curious about this. It says screen this to your audience. I don't know if I don't want to fuck up. This is my first time.
We'll stream it to you.
I normally do it to my on my phone,
Shit.
but hey, we trying. Y'all niggas gotta be cool with this shit because they may just blank out on me. I just saying. I just come back in. Fuck it. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious though. I want to scream it right now. Hold on. Let's see what this will do. Oh, it will.
Look at that boy. Press the button over there. I am so proud of you.
Okay, so it's asking me to do all that. I ain't gonna get all there. Next time I'll copy all the links and then I'll place them. We can do it though. I can see how to do it. Right? So that way we'll join audience next time.
Okay, but shit, that'll work.
Yeah, because I'm trying to see him. But damn, it's showing me they pulling up. Pull up. But that's good though, Jake. You got it. What you got right here?
Right here. Now let me see, man. Let me zoom that in. Let me zoom in. Let me.
There it is. 25 to 44. Better know it's single and childless. We don't play no game. We do homework over here.
Wow, look how I did that.
And listen, what I want y'all to pay attention to though, 25 to 44. 25, Mike. You got that? 25. Nigga, that's young.
Now, I want to know.
I'm only keeping it a buck with you. You know? And so we do these statistics. We look at that, but we like the church for the medians. Well, we got a whole bunch of them come together from different places across the world, like Jay, like you saying, you know what I'm saying? But you can always try to, you know, that was up, 90 men and 100 women.
Yeah, but I mean,
that was from
when we look at it and the way things go, the only reason I look at that and it says we'll be single, they just mean single means not married. It don't mean single. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean. They mean 45% of women
not married. I mean, I understand that you ain't married.
They will be in a relationship.
They probably won't be. They ain't got that many in a relationship now. I don't know why you think that's gonna change.
Because they are sharing, sir.
No,
sharing is caring.
Let me explain something to you. This world is about to be a different animal for women. If you don't know, let me explain something to you, my brother. Right? The mentality of women in today's time, right? We are now about to be replaced as the black people. As the help, the Mexicans are coming for that. If black people don't learn how to get together, Jay, we are done.
Oh, that's the absolute fact.
They are now, we are not the help no more. Listen to me, we making money. So they got all this influx of migrants coming in. They are now the new black man. You got that? That's it.
And being treated better. That's for damn sure.
They get free health care and every goddamn thing else. I'm just saying. And they're giving them money to fly on planes free. Listen, we don't understand what's happening, but we better start waking up. And what we're doing here on a narrative podcast, baby, this is needed. Because a lot of people don't know these numbers. And they want to run from them. But they ain't going nowhere. But getting worse. Because the mentality is you hear it every day. I don't need a man. Don't worry, there won't be none for you. You see, that's why you got a passport, bros. You got AI, and here's the thing: what they did with this AI situation, they really scratched me really wrong, man. Right? Because we see Elon Musk married. I was trying to pull that up too. Elon Musk, in a relationship with this dog, walking around. Right? They're gonna be on sale, giving men companionships. Because what you don't know is, 4 out of 10 men don't get no action the whole year. So dogs is gonna be on sale.
Dogs will be on sale.
Shit, I think I'm playing. I'm so serious. It's trip. Listen, bro. Our reality when it comes to relationships, what we doing here, right? That's why I like women to come up, and get in the chat and talk and pop it all. They ain't gonna like what we saying because the narrative that the world pushing on them, it ain't helping them. So I don't know why they don't want to hear the truth. Because those outcomes, they're in trouble. You see? Take a look around, bro.
I never understood women in the regard of how they of the chasing of men with money. When y'all know, like that thing says, like that dude said, if he got money, you not the only one. Because there's nothing you.
Why is that, DJ? Let me ask you that question. Why is that?
Because that's how they let it be.
If he got money, he ain't the only one. She's not the only one.
She's not the only one.
But why women don't see that?
He got the resources. He got this. He got that. He got more than enough to go around.
So he said, Unc said, so why they don't see that?
Why they don't see it?
It's arrogance to think
because as much as they say they want it all, they will take a piece.
No,
they will take a piece out of their mouth.
But the arrogance relies on them for thinking they're all these things rolled into one. And here's the thing: they very well could be that. They just choose not to. So that's my point. My point of it is you got to have a certain maturity about yourself.
But they do. They want to be that for that 1% guy.
No. They want to be recognized as that. They want to be recognized as that person when they don't actually do that. And that's why I get into what actually happens.
That's why, because they don't want to do that for everybody. The 99 percentile, they don't want to. They want to do it for the 1 percentile because he got that life that they want.
Even in that situation, they don't want to be everything to that man. They just want to get in there enough so that man can give them what he has.
Wish I could do. I need to lock this shit up together. I need to pull up my car. I need to pull my shit up, man, so I can break it. Show your niggas, man. This shit is driving me crazy. Next time y'all come in this chat, you know what I'm saying? But listen, because Mike, what you're saying, I got the stuff for that,
right?
And I will be pulling, right? So that way, there, it ain't just like we talking for your audience. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And let them see it.
Yes, I asked for this a little bit while ago. See that there?
That is. What it say? Polygamous? What it say?
Polygamous. Yeah, polygamous.
That's where the world going. Better know it. Better know it.
That's why I said what I said earlier.
That's where the world going.
No, y'all saying they think they in relationships and they're really in relations. No, those people right there.
No. That's a little different. Hold up. Wait.
It is different. But that's the difference. When they're pulling these numbers, are they accounting for that? I don't think they are.
Well, no.
The general population, but they're not pulling them numbers.
Listen, this is a dark time for women because they all look the same. They look the same, think the same, beliefs, behavior, and they got babies. Always talk about the bees. You see, that's what breaks a woman down. And when it comes to that, I say this, Jay, all the time on my live. Your job as a woman is to try to eliminate them bees. Be on the side of what a man wants you to be for him to be in a relationship that's healthy with the right guy. If you got a whole bunch of babies, baby. I had a woman the other day I talked to. She said she's looking to be in a relationship with this guy who got 10 kids. About 4 different baby daddies. See, these real life experiences I'm telling you about is insane, right? So I asked her, I said, baby, what make this make sense? She said, it can't be too hard. But I'm coming. Don't get it fucked up. I'm coming, right? But I need to open up. You see? She said, well, yeah, I ain't running about, you ain't running about his 10 kids. How many baby mamas he got? Because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you all running about, right? Because 10 kids. I said, baby, you shouldn't even do that. You know what she told me? She believes she pregnant with 11.
So this is where I always I question certain
Women
things.
don't make good judgment, dog. They need their daddy to
When we
lead them.
say, so when we say, oh well, all these women trying to be with this percentile of man, but they having babies for the man who ain't nothing like that. So what's less
Because that man don't want them, Mike.
But here's the thing, though. But here's the thing. I get that, but they still are mingling with these people. So to me, when I hear certain women, not all, talk all these things of what a man has to have,
majority,
to me, it's a smoke signal to see who's gonna take the bait. It's a smoke signal. You don't really, because here's the thing: we all in what we practice to be. And that's why I always say people got a certain maturity and responsibility to be what they need to be in relationships. You have to be a certain type of person already, no matter what that person does, no matter what that person rules.
You got to know who you are, Mike.
For sure.
You got to know where you're at, Mike. Where you stand and what you're going to do without the person you're getting in a relationship with. You see, you got to know who you are as a person. Too many people getting in a relationship trying to trauma bond.
People, and what happens is, people feel like, oh, I have to be made to do something. Meaning, this person has to do this in order.
I know where you're going with that, Mike. Go ahead. Number Steve, Mike.
A person has to do this in order for me to be this way. That's where you go wrong at. You have to be that person already.
Numbers are common, only U.S.
Yeah, that we know.
But this right here is the new way. Polyamorous. That's gonna be it. All these women who think they're gonna get a man, they ain't enough to go around. If I gave you every man in the world, including niggas in prison, you're still in trouble. There's not enough to go around. So women gonna shove men like they've been saying. Either they're gonna come to their realization, or they're gonna find themselves alone, with a dog, and a cat, and a mouse, and a snake. This situation is gonna be different for women.
But even in that, let's just go with that. Even in that situation, if you sharing somebody, you still got to be a certain way.
Mike, I'm not disagreeing.
No. I know. I'm not saying.
I totally agree. You gonna still rock with a certain type of way. You won't be in this shit, right? That's a fact, Mike. No. The standards, the situation about to change. See, listen to me, bro. And not to just run the Bible and I want to get into it, but I'm just saying, right? When you start looking at life for what we at today, we don't even know who we are as a people. I saw something today. I don't know if y'all seen
making unhealthy children. That ain't got nothing to do with that. None of that.
What you mean?
I'm the comment. They're talking about the biology. He can make healthy children. That's not always the case. Believe you, I've seen different. And I have seen it ain't got nothing to do with that. The reason why these women mess with these dudes that got more than one baby mama is because that dude brings them something that they want in their life, and that is drama.
You know what he bring up?
He bring drama.
No, not
he bring not being boring. He bring.
That's not why women mess with those type of guys, Mike. Let me tell you why. Pay attention to this, baby. Because they don't want to be the best version of themselves. Listen to me. With a certain type of man, a woman got to be a certain type of way. With a different type of man, she ain't got to be that type of way.
That's true.
Listen to me. I promise you.
That's true. But
right? Okay.
Let me add to it. Right? I don't disagree with you saying. I'm adding to it. It's also a competition factor. He was like this for you, but watch when he get with me. Watch what I make him be.
The lies they tell themselves.
He gonna be who he
be. The lies they tell themselves. The lies they tell themselves.
And to me personally, I think that's more of a reason than saying you know, they don't want to be the best version of themselves because they think highly of them. They think too highly of themselves. A lot of them.
Until they get it. The reason why I say that, Mike, listen to me. The reason why I say that, they can think high all they want. That's for them. Listen to me. That high shit for them to speak that shit to themselves.
Right, true.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
What you saying? But that's high based on what you think. See, you ain't with yourself.
Fact.
You gonna be with me.
Fact.
So I gotta see what your fucking high is. And so what happens is these women always telling us what they want from men, but they don't make the cut for us.
And that's what I'm saying. This is where the delusion comes in. So you change it. Okay, watch. He was that for you. Watch what he be for me. Because even when these women find out this man is messing with somebody else, that's when the competition starts.
If you're a woman who never now listen. Now there's certain type of women, right? All of them ain't the same, but majority are the same. The mentality, it's the Western brain cells. Okay? That's a virus, right? It makes women believe that they're more valuable than what they are. You see? This is what I tell women, Jay, when I talk to them. Don't never overstep your value and compare it to my experience, because you're going to fall short. Because what you think is beauty, to you, I'd have had better. And women believe that they are so special in their own way that every man that they see in life, they can have.
Okay, so going with that. Look,
I got you, G.
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. All I'm saying is it's that level of delusion.
It is
that will keep us in the same, keep it in the same space.
No. You gonna keep them, Mike. No, go keep them, Mike.
We'll keep them. My bad.
No, Mike, it's gonna keep them, Mike. You just saw that chart, that polyamor. These motherfuckers gonna have to get their mind right. I'm here to tell you now. This ain't up for discussion. Because time is coming. 2030 coming. Listen to me. Their mama, their sister, and everybody who's single, and they act just like them, that's their role models. They're gonna be just like them. You see?
All right. All right. You said biological proves your point. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you a story. This is how it's more than fucking that. So we in a club one night, and this girl that we all knew, she was in there, and she was in love with my cousin. You hear me? She wanted to be with this boy so bad, but she was shy. She would always come and tell me stuff, this, that, and the third. So I was like, all right, you know what? Tonight gonna be your lucky night.
There you go.
So I went, I talked to him, boom, boom. He go over there, he dances. She hep. You hear me? Boom, boom, boom. They exchanged them numbers and all this and all that. Now, right before she did all this, when we first walked in, I saw her talking to this other little cat.
All right.
You know, they exchange numbers. You know, you stand in the club, you see people
you scanning.
You know, so I saw this whole situation go down, but that's that. You know, at the beginning, it's neither here nor there. Until it's time to go home. You try to play the role of the goody good girl to my cousin, right? Because you want him to like you as much as you like him. But you go home that night with the other cat.
No, hold on. Say that last part again, Jay. My bad. I thought Mike was saying something.
No. I knew where he was going. Yeah.
You claim that you're all highly in love with this man.
Lust.
So you want to portray yourself a certain way to this man. Lust. But when you left that club that night, you could have left with this man. But you didn't. You left with the other random cat that you got a number on. Because you want him to look at you always in a certain light, but you still got to get your rocks on.
But all women do that, Jay.
You see what I'm saying?
I done told you everything. All women do that. There's a right guy for every woman. There's a first choice for every woman that you know. Your mama, my mama, your lady. Yeah.
Yes, but he the first choice.
But here's the thing.
He can't be the first choice. Listen to me.
For different reasons, though. He the first choice for different reasons.
See, he's not the first choice for the choice that she wants to portray. Listen, right? Like, see, listen, men control relationships, right? She controlled the milk and cookies. right? She want to look at. She want listen. It's kind of like let me give you this, G, right here, right here. This is gonna be good, right? You meet a woman. I ain't gonna do that on the first date. I would never do that, boy. You got me. Bang. You ain't the guy. Last week she did it 4 times on the first day.
Okay.
You ain't the right one.
Okay, but listen to what Jay said. Jay's story was based off this, right? Based off she wanted to be in a relationship with
relation. No, you said no.
Wait.
You said it right. Relation.
No. If she wanted to be in a relationship with his cousin, but she wanted to give relations to the dude that night because what she wanted was to get on the phone with him the next day and portray herself to be a certain person.
Okay, now watch this. Now, let me tell you how that was never gonna work. Because he saw a lead with him. Ain't that right? Get your people. Wait. Listen.
You on what I'm on.
Because at the end of the day, she said something, but that ain't what her fucking mouth was. That ain't what it was.
What her actions did. She said one thing and she did another.
That's it. Cognitive dissonance. You can take that. Right? Say something, mean something different. Do something different. Cognitive dissonance. That's it. You see? That's the problem. Right? She said the right thing, but her actions showed you the right move. So no, she wanted relations from him too.
Because she wanted it all. She wanted it all the way she wanted.
Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, she tried to play both sides. But my point I'm trying to make to you is it's impossible to say I want to be with this nigga and I left with somebody else.
That's where the delusion come in.
No, but because women are used to lying. That's it. They have to. They do it. Don't deny it. Women lie. Reason why they lie? Because we hard on them. We are. That's true. It's the fact, G. Women gonna lie.
Hey, bro. I was in the car with you, I was in the car with you. We was driving. We was vibing. We had the music going. And then you pressed the eject button, and I just flew out the car.
And that's okay. And my job to pull you down. Women gonna lie. Women gonna lie. Because it's more critical. Listen to me. Because the behavior of the Western brain cells sexualize women. Let me tell you why they lie.
You said, hold on, before you do that, you said this one fulfilled this role, this one fulfilled another role. The whole point of it was she wanted the whole role from this person.
And I'm telling you, she's a lie, because if she really wanted the whole role from him, she would have made sure she got it that night. You got that? I don't care what she fucking saying.
Not if she's trying to portray something else, right? Like you said, lying. You're
I'm
lying.
telling you right now, that motherfucker lying. Listen, Mike, let me ask you a question, Mike. There's a bad woman. I'm not saying if you were single, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Okay. And you was interested in that woman, and you told Jay to go over there and holler at her. Because Jay know this girl. Right?
See, I don't be on the. All right, man. I know what you. I'm looking at the question.
You look at the comment.
I got the answer to your comment because I talked to her after that, and her statement was, "I wanted to go home with your cousin.
That's past tense.
But I didn't want him to think of me in that way because I really want to be with him."
He did exactly the way he need to think. And what the fuck?
And here's the thing. No, what she did was what she did was trick herself out of position.
That's all she did.
That's all she did. What she should have did.
I'm happy that she stood on business, so he can know exactly what she getting.
You're right on that one. But what she should have did was went home, put out all her tricks, and said, "You for me, you ain't going." If she put out the right tricks, boy ain't going nowhere.
You see, this happens a lot often, right? Say one thing, do something different.
All the time.
That's, bro, they sell you the illusion. You got fake BBLs now. You see? Bro, women lie, man. Period. It's part of their DNA now. I'm going to keep it 100 with you.
Nah.
Okay, Mike, I'm just saying, you know what I mean, Mike.
Oh, all right. Hey,
I'm
look,
just saying,
look.
They lie.
Look, bro, I told you, I'm the out king. And when I see it out, I got it.
Got to speak on.
They know out. They lie, right? In 2024, they lie. They lie because the world, as men look at them and their behavior, they don't mount up.
2024, they was lying in 1856. She
Mike, we
said
just talking
earlier.
about
She
today,
mentioned.
Mike.
She
I know
mentioned
they been
Eve.
lying. I'm
Bro,
just
it's no. Somebody mentioned Eve earlier. What you mean? That's from the beginning, dog.
no, Eve. No, okay, wait a minute. They've been lying, Mike, right? But in 2024, they lied even more.
Every last one of them in the Bible was lying.
All of them was a struggle
That
situation.
trail said, "Dude, right." Eve was the biggest drill.
Eve was the biggest lie. Listen to me. I'm gonna keep it real. She said since 16 and 11. That girl's a dad
That's
dumb.
what I'm trying to tell you.
But listen, but they've been lying, right? But you know, these are young people. All niggas going in. But I'm saying
Boy, this
to
is
you,
all the time.
they've been lying.
Wait. Let me say this. Hey, this is a normal occurrence. 7:30 every Tuesday. The Narrative Podcast. We is on here.
Oh, it's on every Tuesday. Huh? I'm in the building.
7:30. Narrative Project Podcast. Every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. We rocking how we rock.
I like how y'all rocking, but I'm telling you right now, whatever she said and what she did, they didn't meet at the crossroad. She was talking bullshit and didn't want to be looked a certain type of way. But listen to me. Every woman ain't designed for a relationship. And she showed you that night. You see? Some women
just like I said, she tricked herself out of
No, she showed you who she was. She ain't tricked shit. She showed you that she's a 304.
We got we got a lawyer follow. Her name Bree. And she always said this thing: two things can't be true. She did both of them. She showed you who she was.
Two things could be true.
She showed you who she was, and she tricked herself out of position. She did both of them.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah. And she tricked her own mind. I call it mental masturbation, brother. You're fucking your own mind. You see? Because nobody was buying that shit once you did that. So she didn't trick nobody. She tricked herself. You see? She did all that for herself.
That's right, Trelly. You tell him, Trelly. You tell him. Uncle Red Pill everywhere.
Baby. Welcome to the morning show.
And guess
listen to we in the building with the narrative. You heard me, the boy cutting up.
Yeah, man. That's where he at on his narrative.
It's the truth, you know.
So wait, since we plugging stuff up, look, we start this thing off every Tuesday on the Instagram for the first hour, and then it goes over to the YouTube. Following this show will go directly to the YouTube page. Y'all go follow that, the Narrative Project Podcast YouTube channel. All previous episodes are already on there. Like, subscribe, share, and all. You know what I'm saying? Clips of this will be up.
Same my Uncle Red Pill, man. The same thing. It's all the same. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go find him too. Like, share, subscribe.
We in the building, baby.
All that.
Cause that's our uncle cousin right there. You heard me? Our uncle cousin right there. Our uncle cousin been on. You know
I'm
what
on
I'm
all social media platforms. You know that. I'm on Rumble, YouTube, all that. Check me out on Rumble, baby. We really turned up. We on YouTube right now. We gotta watch out something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but on Rumble, we turn all the way out. You know. But listen. Let me say this about that too, with your boy, because I liked the clip that y'all played. Mm-hmm. I really liked how he processed things. Mm-hmm. You see, but what he said today, I don't agree. Okay, I don't.
What
agree.
I have to offer.
You see, that mentality that he have, saying that who hold money and this and that, that's not a healthy relationship. Because in life,
let me say this. My bad for cutting you with it. But the type of mentality that he's speaking of, a lot of dudes, if they say that they want these high figure men, they have the same type of mentality. Meaning, if I'm paying for all this, then you got to do this and you got to accept whatever.
I agree.
I'm giving you.
I agree. I understand that's what they're doing, but I'm telling you right now, I don't care what he. No, that shit whack.
No, I'm just making it known. Like I said, always trying to go back to the audience and making them understand like that type of mentality. Because again, it's our job to put this information out. The people gonna receive it how to receive it, but we got to make sure we clear on certain things so they don't take it for what they want to take it for. You know what I'm saying? Because your words could be misconstrued for something different, and I just want to make sure that don't happen. Same with me, same with Jay. So we just want to make sure we directing what we talking about. So whatever your stance is, what your stance is. You know what I'm saying? So even earlier, like you thought we were disagreeing, we really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, we just going back and forth with our opinions, and sometimes
for y'all for those who maybe just joining in or just seeing here, we about to put this video back up for y'all one more time right quick so y'all can see. So run that beautiful beam footage right quick so people can understand what we talk.
There we go. Why
Listen, I'm gonna
would
say this
a
to
woman?
everybody.
Okay, you're playing.
I want all women to understand this. You want a man that's a provider. If I am providing for you, if I'm taking care of these bills, I don't care if it's 80-20 or 70-30. If I'm taking care of majority of these bills in this house, I'm finding a way to give you some sex that you want and sex that I want too, right? I gotta put that out there. If we have a child, I'm taking care of my responsibilities as a father. And I'm making sure that emotionally I'm there for you to some capacity, and the man is not perfect, right? But I'm doing all of these things. If you decide to step outside of me when I'm giving you all of these things, and providing is the main thing, 'cause I just listed 4 ways I'm providing for you, that means you're not satisfied and you would never be satisfied. I don't think women are having sex for you to go out there and sleep with somebody else. So that's why it's more of a deal breaker for a man than it is a woman. Now, if you want to play devil's advocate, if a woman is playing all these bills and the woman is doing all those things, she has the right to go sleep with somebody else too, and he has to be quiet.
Okay.
But when I'm taking care of you like you are my own, you do not have that right to explore those options.
So let me ask you a question. So you made a big point about it being financial taken care of, right? So
No,
what if
it's
you're
major.
providing financially, but the woman is doing everything else, spiritually, emotionally? She respects you as a leader. She respects you as a man. She lets you
How?
live. What do you mean?
How you expecting me as a leader and you're sleeping with somebody else?
See how she changed all his words around?
I don't. Those are two separate.
That's not what he said.
issues.
What I have
He
to offer
made 4 things.
frivolously as
Didn't say
men. And
was the
usually
only
when
thing.
women have
I'm a woman.
4
I
things.
know what's going on in these
He
streets.
said 4 different avenues.
Let your homeboys tell you what they think about women's sex lives. I'm going to
She
tell you what I
was-
know about the sex lives
He
of
not
when a
talking
women.
woman
about
cheats
she
on a
talking
husband
about-
that's treating her good,
Hold up. Pause
right?
the video.
Let's be realistic.
We can't hear you shit.
He brought up 4 things, and the only thing she keyed in on was money. He didn't do
Always
that.
that. Women believe in hypergamy.
Earlier you said because men sit up there and portray shit about money. Nah, it don't be us.
No,
If he
what
did-
I'm saying, they look at us for that. I mean,
Yeah, okay, all right. So I'll take that. You meant they look at us for that. So he just gave money and 3 other things that he did.
they can count.
All right, Fred. He gave 4 other things. But when the woman took her turn to speak, she said, you spoke mostly on providing financially. No, he didn't. He said about finances
Right.
one damn time.
Because that's all she heard, Jay. The rest of that shit don't matter now.
So that's why I'm saying everything else that he said, she negated.
So
She
now that
negated
goes back.
it.
That goes back to what Sad Trail said. You better do all of it. That shit ain't funny. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if you better be trying to do all 4, baby. Listen to me. I'm gonna keep it real with you about that video. He's not the right one. If your old lady cheats on you, I'm telling you this now, and you do everything for this woman, you're not the right guy who doing all those things. Period.
Charlie,
You're not the
you
right
say
one,
women enhance their masculine energy because we entered the workforce. When y'all entered the workforce, do you know what y'all was doing? Y'all was secretaries and shit. Y'all was doing the quote unquote women's jobs, right?
but it made them feel powerful. That's the point.
I'm not arguing that fact.
It made them feel like they didn't need us no more.
So not needing somebody is masculine? Is what you're telling me.
Very. Not needing a man, because a man produce more than just what we seeing. Them 4 things. But when a woman operates,
you be saying stuff that throw me off, but then you come right back in. You come right back in, Trellis. You come right back in, Trellis.
No, listen, I'm just saying, no, it's masculine energy.
It's not for our culture. Black men and black women have always worked since they motherfucking won. So I don't understand these new motherfuckers out here that act like this is some new shit to them.
because they made it something. They made it some new shit to them.
Yeah, see, men ain't changing like that.
We ain't changed nothing about how we move. We ain't changed nothing about what we do.
Let me be fair to women. Let me say this. Okay, Jay, let me say this. Right? Because when I look at this, you see how it's the social construct about it all. Right? The mindset, how they sell sex all the time. Women didn't bought into this. Men didn't make them do this. I'm just trying to tell you. Right? Sexualize is what we do. Period over here. So now what we have done, not us people, the people with the money, right? The waves, the TV and all that. They got us looking at women a certain type of way for nothing else. Because they bought in to everything they selling. Women are the number one consumers for a reason. They don't lead, they follow. You see? So when you understand that, right? And the pressure that they underneath, that they put on themselves, we didn't create it. I'm just trying to tell you. But in our society today, they feel they have to do that to be accepted. Period. So women today has been sexualized for $1. They bought in, now they through. Because the men, we ain't changed. We still the same. We like a whole like whole.
Well, here's the thing. They never changed the rules for us. Our rules stay the same. So we had
the same.
Right. What's down? Mm-hmm. What's down, brother?
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? How y'all making out tonight?
Man, we all right.
On a dresser.
I just saw that last clip.
Well, you
look, I sent in that link immediately as soon as I saw his name.
Listen, that last clip is interesting because you guys, like, this is how I view it, at least. If he mentioned 4 things that he was talking about. He mentioned 3 other things that he's also doing as a man, which I like to put those things up. You know, the things he was mentioning was being a man of value. Long story short. And if the woman still feels necessary to still go be with another man outside of being a man of value, then he was never the guy she wanted to be for.
I've been telling her.
Respect this guy. She never wanted to do this with. He's the guy who met her expectation, but he was never the guy that she wanted him to do this.
In the first place.
Place.
I understand what you're saying more than anybody, because I've been in a position where I have been the universe to somebody, but they didn't. They accepted it from me.
Correct. They accepted it from you.
Always wanted it to be that other
mother. They wanted to be somebody else.
You were playing the role of another guy, bro.
I wish he acted like you. I wish he would. So I understand wholeheartedly what the fuck y'all talking about.
Yes, that's what that guy is saying. He's saying that you still have the demand or the need to do that, then you didn't respect me enough, and I'm not the guy. Whoever else frequency, somebody else's frequency is in. You want this to come from.
It is.
Because if somebody else would have did this for you, you wouldn't be out here.
That's it. If your first choice would have done that, your ass would have clocked out and did that shit.
Yep.
But just because you a man who do everything for a woman, right?
That mean
you ain't the right man, you just exercising your fucking opportunities.
Yeah.
You will never be it.
So again, with that being said, I asked this question earlier. Who does that fall on?
That falls on that man.
How?
Because he picked them.
I told him this, B.
I listen. I disagree with that. I
told him that, B. They ain't trying to hear that.
Here's why. Because he needs to start figuring out who's for him.
See what I'm talking about? He got to make that shit work. He got to listen to me. He give a relationship, Mike. That's what I was trying to tell you.
He got to start figuring out who's for him.
Okay, so no, I get that. I get that.
Who for him?
And like I told Unc earlier, I get to understand the rules are the rules, but when we say that, men understand that. Yeah. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna create more monsters out here that they already are. That's willing to accept what, because they're willing to accept whatever. They ain't, so that mean they ain't looking for the right man. You're gonna create more monsters because they're gonna feel like, oh yeah, it's his fault anyway.
Well, Mike, they don't belong in a relationship, Mike. Period. Then.
So that's why I asked, who does that fall on then?
I got something for y'all.
If a man gave a woman a relationship, it's gonna fall on him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got something for your ass.
You
So
got to be able to identify. You
Yeah,
got to be able to read that, bro. Mike, that's all I'm telling you. Right? If your man
I'm not
gets
saying I
relationship,
don't, because boy, my third eye is
Mike, I'm
always
just
on.
I got
I know,
it. I'm talking to you, dude. I look you all around there. I know I'm talking to you, man.
You know,
But,
brother. I got.
but it's like you got to accept it. You got to accept it all. That's it. You can't have it. No, right? If I give a woman a relationship, then everything when it comes to a relationship, I need to be making sure that I'm doing what I need to do because I decided to say I want to be in a relationship. That is a commitment. And if I don't want to be that way, then I should have stayed with relations. Simple as that.
I'm gonna let Jay go, but I got a question more than I got a question. Go ahead, G.
Hey, you right there.
Me.
You in the corner right here.
Me?
No, that's not you. That should be B.
I'll go the other way.
It's opposite on the
I
screen.
might not see it that way. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go that way. Go that way. Other way. Other way.
Can you do me a favor?
Go the same way, stupid ass.
I'm gonna ask you a question here.
Okay.
You hold the keys.
Yes.
You sell me a car.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
And that bitch turned out to be a lemon.
Gotcha.
Who's responsible for that? Me or you?
The person who previously owned the car.
Which is you. It was in your possession. I got it from you.
Yeah.
All right. I picked the car.
Yeah.
So when you go out there and you pick a lemon of a woman, that is not on you. I don't know why y'all keep saying this shit.
Because at the end of the day, as the man, right? You have access to that key, right?
I'm so sick of this access to this bullshit shit. Bro, we people. At the end of the day.
Here's what I'm trying to say. If you out here vetting a woman, right? And so
72 hours.
listen. If you out here vetting a woman, right? And during that vetting phase of you as a man, if you don't try to figure out the things that are for you and figure out that any woman can do something with you. Any woman can go on a date.
But what did we just establish right before you came on? What did we establish? Women lie.
But you got to be able to know how to vet as a man what's for you. See, the thing
you
is,
can vet, man, and she gonna put on a show. She gonna put on whatever she need to put on to get whatever she trying to get.
I'm not saying that a woman can't. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is but you got to know who you are as a man and what your needs are as a man, right? Most men don't know that.
They don't.
They chase vagina.
Let me ask this: is there a time frame? Is there a time frame when it stops? Does it go to the point where it's not your fault, or it's just no matter what time frame that you find out that she wasn't the one, that's just on you? I'm just asking.
Let's go back and let's just use an example, right? Okay. The Joe situation, right? Let's just use Joe Smith as an example.
Oh my God, don't kill it with that.
She told him on the whole and she came out up front. He knew who I was before.
Brandon, what I told you, B, we did that. What I said, what the first thing I told you when she said?
The first words out of her mouth.
Okay. So look. Let me show you how y'all. Wait. Let me show you how y'all think alike in this regard. Wait. Let me show you how y'all think alike this regard.
You should have knew who I was, but damn, I thought you changed your 304. God damn.
You pushed it to an extreme case, right? You pushed it to an extreme case,
right?
But the situation that's different. What about, like I said, a person who has hid this because we know this happens, right? And then that person reveals themselves later on while y'all really been in this thing for a couple years or whatever. And then that real person come out. Now on Joe Smith, let me just say this. I completely 1000% agree with you. wait, let's not get that because we covered that. We covered that.
Joe with that hot track right quick.
You was there. No. So of course, no. If somebody tells you, that ain't you ain't even got to figure it out.
Yeah,
she told you. She told you this.
With this
no, but Mike, no, Mike. He found out later she had a whole OnlyFans.
First and foremost.
That wasn't
wait. No.
This is what y'all do.
Hold on, Mike.
See this?
You feel what I'm saying, Mike? She did find out later, Mike. He did find out.
This is what y'all do.
But no,
y'all
she was in that industry and he pulled her out of that trying to make her something different. So no, that's definitely on Joe.
Listen to me. This is what y'all do when y'all bring up that story. You see this here?
what that is.
You see this? Y'all see what's in this picture, but y'all ain't talking about the whole picture.
Oh, what's the
I don't give a shit what you was, what you did, who you was in 1932 when you came fucking with me and we got together, like y'all said, and we had that conversation of you have to be this in order for me to give you that, and your stinking ass agree to that, motherfucker. Then when your ass backtrack on that shit, it is not my fault. That is yours and yours alone.
But she told him who she was.
Wait, I don't give a shit. You told me who you was, but you also told me who you was in order to get what you wanted to get.
No, what Jay's saying is, okay, I met you like this.
Right. She's supposed to change, I might.
I no longer
not
want you to be that no
she
more.
Said she was.
She said she was.
How many people really change and do work? Let's make this shit make sense.
No. And a lot of people change and they stay changed.
So y'all want to sit up there and hold a minute to
what we do?
What y'all doing here?
What we do in relationships? What we do? We're all taking a chance, brother. You win some, you lose some.
Every day.
You win some, you lose some.
I agree, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, because we've talked about this. We had a guest a couple years ago. We all know who she was. And she used to talk about communication. You know, I forgot what she called it, but it was like communication to do's and don'ts, basically, inside of a relationship. Mm-hmm. We agreeing to this. So if he said, look, I know I met you with your legs wide open doing something strange with a little piece of change, but I don't want you to do that no more. I want you to close the business.
He's stupid for saying
wholesome. Hey, whether he's stupid or not, I get all that. That's what happened. That's what happened. Whether he's stupid or not, that's fine. But
you signed a fucking contract, baby. You agreeing to some shit. And guess what you got?
Let me just say something to you. That contract works in our favor. So I want you to understand that contract. You sign that contract, that marriage contract, that works in our favor.
No, I'm saying
if you sign that contract,
get to that contract, she has to abide by the fucking rules of the contract.
No, I know what she should have done.
Abiding by the rules of the contract.
Now, Jay, to be fair, what they're saying is he was dumb enough to believe it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. Let me say this to you. Listen to me. If you naive, let me say something to you.
I am arguing that point. I am arguing the fact that y'all want to hold a man accountable for what the fuck he said. But you won't hold a woman accountable for what the fuck she said.
No, that's not what. See, that's not what we say.
Wait, hold up. See.
What I'm saying is she's wrong.
You ain't playing.
Period, Mike. Listen to me. No. Listen to me, Mike. Listen to Mike. He was a stupid ass to believe that a woman who did porn gonna stop taking porn. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay.
So look. So wait. So what Jay said,
marriage material.
I'm playing both sides, and I love it here right now. So
tell you right now, I'm on what side? Fuck that. You should have listened to what the hell when you listen to me. This is a problem. Look, real talk, Mike. I'm gonna be real. All just aside.
Right.
Listen to me. A woman past gonna determine her future. So if she tells you, she shows you, I don't give a fuck. Listen to me, bro. If you met a woman who doing this and doing that and all that, right? Porn, and you got your turn, that ain't your job to turn it to TERM.
I got you.
You leave her ass right there.
Look, I got you.
You don't get a turn in the relationship.
I got you. Watch this.
She gonna get a turn like a doorknob. You got
watch this though. Watch it. No, you got what? Watch this. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. He should have read the fine print. Because her fine print, her fine print said, look,
Mike, you said fine print, but you giving her credit. Fuck that. You should read the billboard.
Wait. Let me land. The fine print said, hey, bro, as long as you doing all this, bringing the money, give me what I want, we fine. The second that money dry up, these legs open up like a 7-Eleven, boy.
24/7.
Default. That motherfucker went on default.
Motherfucker went back to what she know.
Motherfucker got late payments.
Mike, what she told him? What? I don't understand. Because you know who I was.
You know.
Hey, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. That woman looked at that man across from him and said, "Well, Shaq should have gave him a job." Whoever it was, bro. That right there,
Shaq should have gave him a job. But that's like telling me you a fucking business owner, just like I'm a fucking business owner. a motherfucking felon coming to you on a fucking job, you gonna discriminate and not give him the fucking job because he got a record?
All up into what the fuck he did, nigga. What are you saying, nigga? Fucking this nigga did some dumbass shit, nigga. He ain't gonna take my business down with him. He gonna get the fuck.
He'll get the fuck. Yeah.
What you talking about, nigga? You ain't got no job here, bitch. If it's on some other weak shit like you did, then I can see my shit. See, I gotta flip the coin, right? See, I got to make it make sense, right? See. No, you're not getting a job, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. I believe in discriminating. Yes, I do.
I believe in discriminating.
Why it exists?
That's why we do a resume, huh? And do reference checks. My baby said that's why we do resumes and reference checks. We gonna call the people up on that goddamn bum. And we're gonna see exactly who he is and what the fuck he ain't. We ain't getting it. Listen, Jay, you can hire people you want with a felon, but I'm gonna have to judge that felon based on what the fuck he did to get that felon.
Now wait. Because I'm over here in my playing devil's advocate bag.
I'm ready for you. Go ahead.
Based off what you saying though, that means your past got to be squeaky clean. You got to be an altar boy saying prayers.
Say that. I didn't say that, Mike.
I
did not say that, Mike. I said there's different type of felons. Let me see it again.
No,
He said for you to even be able to think that, to say that, to move like that, your ass better be Jesus Christ of Nazareth, sir.
No, my ass is my business. And my business gonna go the way I want my fucking business to go.
His business, nigga. He ain't got to be. He could be saved himself.
Hey,
listen, I own it.
Yeah,
you got that.
It's
gonna go my way.
Wait,
or the highway.
You talking like dude in the ponytail? You've been disagreeing with him all night.
No, on a job, boy. Let me tell you something. In my business, I will never sacrifice.
Okay,
listen to me, Mike.
Listen,
because certain type of things that this person do,
I understand.
As a felon.
Wait. Okay, I get it. You talking about the job situation? No, I'm staying on this topic with these. According to what you're saying, you got to be squeaky clean, bro. Because you said her past gonna determine what her future is.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. The future. Huh?
Well, you was a fucking male gigolo. You gonna be a male gigolo, is what you saying. You ain't selling down for shit. That's what you saying. But yet you gonna
I missed all that. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. A gigolo. I heard that shit, Mike. Everybody play with me like that.
Pass is 107 miles an hour.
I'm just saying, Mike. Listen, when it comes to Mike, say that what you said again. All just repeat it again, brother.
No, I said according to you, you said her past gonna dictate her future, basically.
Woman,
right?
A woman.
So it's only on her. It's only
on her. Because I know as a man, if I don't create something in my past, she won't even look at me.
Hey, bro.
A man have to build himself up.
Hey, bro. Y'all fine print is amazing.
I know.
That boy right with disappearing in.
No, Mike, I told you women. A woman past is a woman past.
Look.
I told you that. I didn't
First of all,
you know what the problem is? The problem, Mike, is we are actually fair. We actually want to say that, okay, we're gonna be even. Them niggas is saying ain't no fucking such thing, ain't never gonna be no such thing. I can do what the fuck I want to do and how whatever, because no. One got access to X, Y, and Z, so bitch, you better act accordingly. That's basically what's being said here.
Jalapenos,
right, that guy.
Radish.
Right. Hey man, I don't know how much time y'all got left. Like all jokes aside,
2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes. What?
Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So what?
No, but listen to me. We can't talk. The only thing I'm telling y'all is this year.
Okay. Well, we can't do what I want to do. Then we're gonna leave it there.
Well, go ahead, Mike. What's wrong with you? Why you ain't doing it?
No. Because
go ahead. You can extend it a little bit. Go.
No.
Y'all gotta get on. But fuck this cool. We're gonna jump on another live. You better jump on another live.
Go ahead. Go for your gusto.
Go, Mike.
I talked to my dog Fred. I hit him up. My dog Fred gave a story yesterday, right? And I hit him up, dog, because let me tell y'all what I'm doing. we done landed the plane. I think we done extended it, and we done gave this conversation as much as we wanted to do it. But I want to go somewhere else with it because I told you I wanted to kind of add. I wanted to tie this in tonight.
It plays in
You
to
think
me.
so? Okay. Well, okay. He said it ties in. But Fred spoke on a story yesterday on Facebook. If y'all ain't seen that, go look at that. Mm-hmm. But he spoke on something. When I saw it, that was near and dear to my heart because I'm telling you, I done been there. So I felt exactly where he was coming from. And we can't put up the story, but please do me a favor. Do me a recap of what you were saying. You ain't got to get the whole story. If you want to, that's fine. But go ahead, my brother. Please.
What I was recapping was, as a father, sometimes, like my kids stay in a different state now. Mm-hmm. So when my kids come home, they spend time home. But when they leave. My son was here for the past week for Easter. Mm-hmm. He had to leave. It always stings to watch your kids leave to go back to their parent, go back to their their mom or what have you, and that's the situation. Mm-hmm. This time it stung because as my son gets older, he's able to express himself more and more about what he's dealing with and what he has to go through, and it got emotional. It was in the airport. It got very emotional. A lot of times, every time you watch him leave, as a father, it's going to sting. It's going to hurt because you want to be there every step of the way and how you want to do it. I've learned that sometimes the words "I love you" is not powerful enough. Not powerful enough. Doesn't respond or it doesn't cause for it. It's not enough. It requires you to do or maybe feel like there's more to be done. Because now there's space, there's distance, and you got a growing you in the world, and they're having to take on challenges they feel like on their own without your guidance. So it hurts. I know a lot of times we speak about, men and women, what have you, but a lot of times we don't like to speak about fathers. And so for myself, being Easter, I wasn't so much hurt, not pain, but so much hurt. I didn't go visit nobody. I didn't go visit people spending time with their kids and their family. I stood home. It hurt. You know what I mean? So that's all I was speaking about. My son is 11 now, so he's able to talk about a lot of the things that he's experiencing. And as much as you tell him you love him, and I care about you, it's not powerful enough.
You see, but that's speaking from a man who actually in his child's life. You see, a lot of men don't even like they. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep it 100 on this live. Right, that touches you a certain type of way because you wants to be there. See, other men, there's certain type of guys who just don't look at that like that, right? And we want to be fathers active in our child life.
Yeah,
we want to talk to them. We want to see where they mind at. I need to know what's his direction. And when you watched him leave, you kind of felt hopeless. I get it.
Well, where it touched me at because I've been through that, and I remember when my children were stayed away at a certain amount of time. My daughter in particular, when it was time for me to leave, she would just break out in a hard cry.
All cries.
And the word she said to me was, she was like, "I want to be with you. I don't care about nothing else. I want to be with you." When I tell you, no stab, no shot, no nothing could have hurt me more in that moment.
Oh, in that moment.
Than that. And knowing that you still had to walk away because it still had to happen.
It still has to happen.
It still had to happen.
That watched them
different. It watched them go, and you gotta basically turn your back.
Yes.
And no matter what you do and say, even though you understand as an adult that your intentions are pure and it has to happen for the best, though it can turn on you from that child perspective, because that child has to sit up there and say, "I don't care what's going on. I need you here and now. Whatever you need to do, you need to do it, because in their world at that time, especially when we're talking about 11 and and under, even 12 and 13, but like just
Boys need you in their life. Especially.
those. And so that guidance is different. And another thing I want to speak on is your guidance changed, because by the time you get them back, you're kind of pulling away certain bad habits that only a father can see.
Correct.
What you mean?
Only what I mean is, okay, women have a certain type of love, and they love their children in a way of where it's a little loose. Even if there's discipline there's certain moments that a father can see immediately and say, we need to change that. We need to change that before, and it may be cute now, but later on it becomes a problem. And it becomes a problem necessarily for the father, because now mom looking at you, you need to fix that. You need to change that. But when I was trying to tell you at a certain age when we can really shape this thing, I kind of got backlash for it. And it doubles and triples and quadruples when you're not there day to day. I don't care if they're down the street. The dynamic changes when you're not in the same household.
It does.
Period.
It just does.
Period.
So what you saying that? Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you y'all this question. Okay. How you fix it to y'all?
I don't have the solution.
What about you, Mike?
How we fix what?
No. How you close the gap to get yourself into a place with your son? What do you do?
Well, here's the thing.
You got to move him in with you. That's it. And that's if you can get the court to see it at this age.
Okay, so that ain't going. Okay, so wait.
At anything over fucking 5, if it's a boy, he need to be with you.
No, I don't disagree with that, right? But I want us to go back into our world we living in right now.
Okay, let's go back into the world we live in.
Right? You ain't taking. I'm just saying. If she's not unfit,
you can't close no gap to being not in the house. Not in the house.
Wait. Hold on. Let me speak on this, because this is my wheelhouse. And I'm not taking, and Fred may say the same thing. Let me tell you this. Real shit. There's nothing you can do once it happens. There's nothing you can do once it happens. You're gonna spend later years trying to explain to them this is the only way it changes.
Yeah.
You spend later years explaining to them what happened, right? And you try to get them to understand where certain things where they need to change their mindset. Because now you redirecting what could have been a number of years of hatred for you, even secretly. Because in your face, smiles, love, I'm enjoying my time. But when you're not there, it gets a little different.
Because it's different for them.
It's different. It's their experience. It's their world.
It is.
And so we can talk theory and we can say all these general things. Bro, there's nothing you can do.
No, you can't. But that was my point, Mike. I really was trying to see.
In there. There's nothing you can do.
The only thing I wanted to do
right.
was let him vent about him so much to where I did not want him going back to his mom's area with any emotion or energy of resentment or hate or anything. So that's the only thing I could do. The only thing I could do is say, I need you to get it all out right now, because I don't need you. When you get back there, what I don't need you is feeling any resentment for having to leave here. I need you to be happy about it.
Wait. Let me say this real quick. This is very important. Let me tell you what this is very important what I'm about to say. You see what Fred did?
I see what he did.
He's still parenting in 2 households. Even with he's bro. This is why, and this don't take away nothing from mothers. But we're talking about the importance of a father and what that actually means. He's actually doing the impossible. He actually don't control nothing over there, but he's setting a kind of a net, so to speak.
Yeah, he
Meaning
trying.
he's sending his son over there with a certain type of mindset to not have a feeling of resentment or anything like he said. Because no matter what the truth may be or whatever the feelings may be between the adults, we still got to keep these kids loving both parents, no matter what.
Okay, so let me say this. Let me say
Do
this.
y'all think that them old folks stayed together even with the family around the corner? They understood the importance of this shit.
Of family, they did. Listen, you're right, Jay. But there is something you can do. Okay, right? There is something that you can do, right? Because long as you keep the communication alive with you and your son, right? You may have to be a little bit more active in his life.
All right.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on.
That shit
Right?
ain't working.
I'm telling you what I've been through, bro. I'm not telling you theory, and I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm okay. So let me tell you a little bit about Mike. Right? For a time, my children was a number of hours away for about 2 years.
Mhm.
For about 2 years, right?
Mhm.
They come back. They came back into the same state as me,
Mhm.
and they were living with their mom. It got too bad, and so I took my daughter and moved her in with me.
Mhm.
But let me tell you what I had to do, bro. For 6 years after that, and Jay knows this, I had to strip all of the bad that came from that, still while trying to make her not resent her mother. Bro, do you know how hard that shit was? And I'm not even I'm not going to even say I was successful, because guess what? It's still a work in progress.
And it's gonna always be, Mike. It's gonna always be, brother. Right? Because this situation ain't something that you really can control. Right? So you got to work with it. Right? Listen, what I'm saying, I get what you're saying, and I know something about that too.
Right.
You see, right? So I want you to understand, right? See, when your son count on you certain ways and certain places, certain things you already got set up. Because in your life right now, Brandon, with your son, you got a routine. They got certain holidays, they got certain things. He's coming.
He's coming.
All right. But what we don't have on the billboard is you going up there to surprise him. You see? See, I'm telling you, you can't live in this space because it's a dark place to be. You got to always fight for something to make it seem more. And seeing a smile on your son's face when he see daddy, that'll change some things. See, because now, as he get older, he needs you more. I'm being real. He needs you more.
And
You can't change the Mike. You can't take. You can't.
No. What I was gonna say is what I was gonna say was my bad, because I realized that my passion about this subject, I maybe alluded to the fact that you didn't know, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I wanted to be real, but like it just touched me, like, and so for me, this is just me, bro. He can do all those things, and and that could be great, but guess what? His son still has to understand what he's trying to do, and he may not understand this now.
Right.
He may understand it later, but for him as a father, what he's feeling, it don't necessarily move, dog. So we can generalize it and we can say all these things. And
No. I'm not saying it's going to change the way he, but it's going to change the spirit of his son, though. See, I'm talking about the child now, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, the child is what I'm talking about. Because where you at in this situation, we already said you can't change it from the system. So that's what that, but you can do different things and change what you can do on your part. But the outcome, you ain't changing that to be like that. But putting a smile on your son's face.
Hold on. We missing something. How did I miss this? We got somebody that's here that can speak directly to add to what we're talking about. Please, sir, please come up here. I'm tripping. My bad, dog. My bad, E. My bad.
It's all good. I was just listening to the narrative, man.
Right. Shout out
First
to
and
all these
foremost,
fathers in here, bro.
I was about to say,
Really
first
doing
and foremost, how you fellas doing?
How you doing, bro?
Good, baby.
Good,
We
good.
all right. So I ain't heard Negroes say the number one rule to this shit.
Which is,
Tell these goddamn children the truth. People get over the truth faster than they get over a lie.
I don't think
You
you should lie.
lie to a child, or you don't give all the information needed
Oh,
for them to make the decisions that they have to make, because they have to make these goddamn
That is-
decisions.
Because they live in it.
that is key. Now that is
I ain't saying about no lie.
You gotta tell them the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So
help me,
you
God.
guys.
But here's the deal, though. I don't think it's just for a child. I think it's for relationships too.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's that ego, man, because he
Go ahead,
definitely
yeah.
got.
No, I
No.
got you. I mean, you gonna give us
I
your
want-
take? I mean, what's your thing, baby?
Nah. Here's the thing. I do agree that the best thing you can do is be transparent. The biggest gift we can be in a situation like that, the biggest thing we can do to help control that narrative, no pun intended, is we have to offer consistency.
Be there.
In order to be able to change that narrative, we have to give something that is very difficult for the other side to give, which is consistency. And I'm not talking about so and so consistency. I'm talking about you have to be more consistent than that sun in the sky sometimes. You have to stay true no matter what. Even when you see it go a certain way, stay consistent. You don't have to put the bad mouth on her because the children are grown. They will observe, they will see, they will learn at some point through the consistency who is who. I am a strong believer in that. Y'all know me. I got 5 kids, 3 girls, 2 boys. The boys stay with me. The girls are grown and living on their own, and they've never questioned where I stood in these situations. Even when I was in doubt, they put me in check and told me, "Hey, old man, not you. You the last person we worried about because you have been even when we were wrong, you stayed you." There was one time during all of what went down with me where they called me on a conference call, and if you've ever experienced something no scarier than 3 of your daughters calling you on a video conference call, listen to me. I would take on a grizzly bear before I deal with the tribunal of 3 daughters calling me, asking me
'Cause they ready.
what happened. Was I the bad guy? Was I the one that was down bad? And then you can't sit there and when they ask you, and I went and asked them, "Hey, let me ask you a question. Why do you come to me and ask me? Why aren't you asking the other person in here?" Their exact words, fellas, were, and I quote, "Because you're the easier one to talk to." That's what you give them.
And AKA, we gonna get the truth.
Yeah. We ain't gonna sugarcoat. Here's one thing I can say. They may not have liked it, but I've never lied to them.
Yeah,
Many
but see,
times
but
they
a lot
couldn't
of times you
stand me.
mislead them, really, dog.
Exactly.
Not
And
no
it's not fair to them.
Nah.
I'm disrespected because to belittle their intelligence is to belittle my intelligence. Half of them is me. And I'm not gonna belittle that.
Almost a lot of them in you, but I'm just saying. But I
Yeah.
get it. Got you.
Yeah. Half of them chromosomes is me, so I'm not gonna belittle that.
Y'all see this here? I'm pointing toward Fred on my screen when I do like
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Situation pisses me off so bad for the simple fact of I know who you are as a father. I know who you are as a father. You understand me? And the fact that you sit up there and, like Mike said, you're parenting 2 households. You're trying to keep the confusion down over there, even though that same confusion would benefit you.
Let me explain to you something, brother. This is something I live my life by, and I actually teach people every day this. There are 3 major keys you need to continue with in life. All you can do is your part. All you can do is decide and not slide. And all you can do is make it safe to connect. If you can manage those 3 things, you got nothing to worry about because you've given them that safe space. A lot of times, the biggest problem we have as human beings, not male, not female, not adult, not child, as human beings, is a safe space to fail forward. We don't get that. We go through school, and then all of a sudden, we have to be an adult. There is no transition between that. If you can provide that safe space That's all that's really needed, because now that child feels heard, which is what any human wants to be, is heard, not valid, not agreed with,
I agree
just
with.
validated and heard. That's it. I want you to also admit with me, this sucks. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't say it's not that bad. Let them see the salt drop out your eyes too, so
Yep.
they understand you too can take a lick,
Both
I
of
can
us.
and
feel
you
the
too
pain.
can pick yourself up too.
We
I
both
feel your
sitting there
pain.
crying, waiting on that plane.
The best gift you can give a child is your vulnerability, not your strength.
And I told you that, Brandon, the other day.
Yeah,
Let me
I
say
had
this.
it out, and when I let him get it all out, he was just expressing his frustration with the situation as an 11-year-old kid.
Absolutely.
About what mommy do. It wasn't about what daddy did. It wasn't about what now the parent does.
No.
This was often about his frustration of
Mhm.
having to do this.
And remember, he doesn't have 30 years of collective experience to draw from.
Yeah, he don't. He's only 11.
Exactly.
So is so angry, frustrated. He's all these emotions that 11-year-old has to do this to be with both parents.
And at the end of the day, his
a lot.
emotions are running him. He's still not, he hasn't learned how to run those emotions. So he doesn't even understand what he's feeling.
So he's having to travel from this state to this state, and we're not talking about the next one. We're talking about 1,000 miles away.
Airplane, not a car ride.
Not a car ride, a 3-hour flight by
18
himself
hours.
Yeah.
at 11.
And keep in mind, fellas, let's be real. You and I both know what can go through our heads once we are alone. Now imagine an 11-year-old alone in the air at 30,000 feet, processing.
By himself.
You dropped him off
And let him go.
and let him go.
So
Wrap your head around that.
So he's expressing everything, right? All this energy, all these emotions, right? I can't.
He's struggling to express it.
And you think I'm about to let him get back on this plane and not get this off to take that to his mother? Oh, absolutely not. We gonna get this off right here, son. I'm not worrying about a person in this airport. They don't know me. I don't know them. But what
They
we
don't
know
matter.
is we
But
like
here's what I can say, brother. One thing I can say is
love you.
limit that
Oh,
part. Limit that part where you say you got to run 2 households. No, you don't.
Yeah, because
You
I'm
keep yours right.
Different.
You
right
keep
there.
your household where it need to be. You keep it consistent in a safe space, and then they're gonna want to come back there.
Period.
You can't do nothing about what goes on over there.
Period. You can only do your part. That's why
That's
I was
it.
saying earlier to you.
Wait.
You know,
Let me explain this.
that you can-
Because I said that. What I
Okay.
meant was, what I meant was in that moment. As
In
a
that
father,
moment.
in that
Okay.
moment, that's what he was
And I
doing.
agree with
No,
that.
No. I don't mean he's parenting.
Yeah.
I mean just in that
You
moment.
can't do that.
See, with
In
me-
that moment, that's what he was doing.
My thing is, I'm gonna teach you to control your emotions, because the only place I need you to control your emotions in that situation that he in is at that damn schoolhouse and anywhere out in public. But see, when you in that house, let your damn emotions run wild. Let's see how long she gonna deal with your ass when you going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in that house. She gonna send you back to me.
I can't do that. Let me tell you why you can't do that.
No, you can't do that because
Can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you why you can't do that. You're gonna divide that situation up. It's
That's
gonna be a
all-
lot.
The
Wait,
best
that's
thing
a lot
you
of
can
people-
do is teach anyone you can't control what happens to you, but you
wait,
can't
wait,
control how you react
What I
to it.
always say.
Wait.
You control the things that you can. Don't worry about.
And
the
this is
things
what
that
I'm
you can't.
telling you, because you
You see?
can't control what go over there. You let what go on over there go on over there.
But
here's the
being
thing.
consistent.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. What of a man of morals, that won't sit right with him. Ever. That
It don't have
that-
to.
No.
It don't have to sit right with you.
I get it.
Because
It
But
don't
but
matter.
he's the it has to, because he's the father in the situation. It has to sit right with him because here's the thing: we always talk about being true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if he see now if that was his his way of thinking, and he chose to do that, cool. But as a man, it shows he's not that way, because what he just said. I don't care who around.
I don't care who around.
I'm going to fix
Yeah, but
this
still.
before you get on this plane.
But still, you set yourself up for failure with that.
Especially assuming you can fix it. It's not
Listen
something
to
that's
me,
broken
Mike.
to
Mike,
fix
let me
it.
talk to you, Mike. 'Cause you worry about the things you can't control, and don't worry about the things you can. And the moment you start worrying about the things that you can, is when you actually put yourself into a dark space that you won't come out.
That's not what I'm
Listen to
saying.
me, because all you're gonna do is make your situation a whole lot worse.
Okay, so
You
so
see?
so here's the thing. Here's the
You
thing.
have to
Listen. We can
like,
speak these taglines all
no,
we
no, no,
want.
no taglines. I'm telling you what it is, because if
No,
you
no,
can't change it, you're gonna
okay.
draw yourself crazy.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. We can speak these taglines all we want, but in real time, he ain't thinking about controlling what he can control. He's thinking about making sure his son good.
Yeah, but his son is watching him, Mike. You
Not,
got to understand
not.
that
But here's
he's
the
looking
thing.
for daddy.
Not just in that moment, though. You got to understand, when that child gets on that plane and he's not around you, you're not parenting just for that moment as well. You're parenting when he gets there too. And it continues when you're on the phone, when you're having those private conversations. It doesn't stop, bro.
It
Let me
don't
tell you
have
something.
to stop, but you got to understand where you stand. You
And
see?
it changes from moment to moment.
No, it won't never change. You
But
ain't
you
running that
know,
house over there.
but you know what
I'm
doesn't change?
telling
You know
you
what
what I've
shouldn't
been
change
through,
from
brother.
moment to moment, though, Mike? You know what shouldn't change from moment to moment? You.
You.
That's the
I didn't,
trick.
but I never told him this. Here's the thing.
Granted,
I'm never
I
saying
promise you.
change you. But at the same time, from moment to moment, you're doing different things based off the child because you can't control his emotions.
The reality is this: what, as a father, what I never want my son to do, if he get off that plane at this moment in his life, is to see his mother as an enemy.
That ain't what you
Ever.
do.
No.
Man,
No.
You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it.
Dog,
you don't do that.
listen to me,
That's
dog.
dead. That ain't real.
Listen to me, dog. Listen to me, dog. When your son is in an airport weeping about a situation that he has no control over,
Mm-hmm.
no control over,
And you either.
no. This is the deal. The last thing you can afford for him to want to get back to do, because you're not going to be in his care when he's there, is the last thing you want him to do is go into that care
And turn up.
and turn up.
Mm-mm.
He has to. So you have to let him get all of this out while
Facts.
he's here, right? And so when he gets off that plane and he sees his mother, you know what he sees? His mother.
That's it.
Somebody he can smile at, somebody he can feel like, hey, mommy. So if that takes me weeping with him in the airport.
But Fred, the only way you're going to do that is you have to create that consistent safe space that he has to be that way.
You got to do more.
If he don't have that safe space to be that way, then he's going to bottle it in. You need to let him know that's okay.
I told him it's okay. That's why we got it out.
And
telling him and
emotional
showing
too.
him.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
the thing.
You can show all that shit. Listen. He's looking for that.
Wait. I got this.
I don't.
So what I'm saying is,
I don't even know why we deal with this dude.
You heard enough. Jay has had enough.
nigga dumb, dog. So
Jay
what I'm
has
saying,
had enough.
when we were in the airport, and you can feel it. Okay, the plane is coming. He about to get ready to board, and obviously your kid starts to feel energy. I don't know why you're not about to go back home with this. So we're gonna get this off. What's bothering you? What's going on with you? And me and my son, we talk. We always talk about what bothers him.
And that's beautiful.
But as he gets older, like any kid would do, they
Mhm.
learn to reserve what they don't want to say
Mhm.
and say what they want to say because they know that certain things they can't get in control, something they can't. I'm not doing that with him. We're gonna get all this out, homie. We're gonna get these emotions out right now. Because the last thing I want you to do is have all these emotions about how you feel and what you think. I need you to get all this off. You have a safe space to talk. We have a safe space to come.
Having him getting it off and teaching him how to process it are two different things, though. One is just venting.
Right there on y'all screen.
The other is application. That's me.
At 11.
That's you.
That's me.
Mike, where you at?
What do you need?
Where you at?
Slide over, Jay, to the right.
All right. Well, let me tell you this here. Because me and you already had this conversation. You already said yourself. All right. You know what I'm saying? You sat up there and had to go through a ton of bullshit because you didn't do what? Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm listening. Okay.
We had the conversation, and you had to go through a ton of bullshit. And you said it wasn't until later on when you finally talked to them kids and told them kids the truth
You should have
about
did it from the
what
start.
the fuck happened
No,
on your end. And
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. It was also I had to tell them the truth when they can process what I was telling them.
Well, see, that's
We
the
fixing
thing.
it.
Why?
But who are you to know that they're not processed? You got to
We're
understand
fixing it,
these
Mike.
kids
We're
more
trying to fix
grown
it.
than we think nowadays.
That's the point I'm trying
Because
to
because listen what Jay like what
Wait,
you
you
said,
asked me
Jay.
a question.
Jay,
Let me answer it. You asked me a question. Let me answer it. Let me answer it. My point was, I'm doing it based off my parenting and knowing my kids, because you know what your kids and you know what they can process. Let me tell you something. I only spoke on my daughter. Let me speak on my son, my oldest son. He spent a number of years thinking his mama could do no wrong. No wrong. And there
all
was
boys.
wait, I get all that. So with that being said, I had to do it in a way, as Fred said, to where he wasn't going to hate mom from me, but the truth was the truth. And then he was able to decide whatever he wanted to decide from there. And whatever they had is what they had. So I had to wait until I understood when he was ready. And we didn't have this conversation until later on.
And that's interesting because for me,
There you go.
I went through all I did was stay consistently me. That was all I did.
I never
Nothing more.
changed.
And I here's the thing. Well, let me finish. Let me explain to you. Even when they came at me struggling to process it, I stayed the same way.
Got
Good, bad, or indifferent, I stayed the same way. And I went through those same years of hell, but I showed that emotional regulation. And because I showed them that, one day something clicked in them and they realized it through that consistency. I couldn't tell you the day it happened.
I can go
It's
to
just
bed for
one day.
anything.
They came to me and I'll never forget it. I had tears in my eyes. My daughters told me to my face, look here, we have to admit, we've all talked, this is the best version of you we've ever seen. And we now have to accept that some people can weigh you down.
So,
And I did nothing different, never said a
wait,
single word.
okay, so
But
again,
how old were they?
They were teenagers.
that's my point. My point.
But Jeremiah's smart. We ain't about to do that.
But here,
Like
but
he
here's
understand what that is.
That's right. But that ain't for you to say, because at the
No,
end
I
of the
know.
day,
I know the child. No, I'm telling you, I know the little boy sharp. Now,
it ain't about being sharp. It's about processing what's being told to you.
And that's his daddy's job to make sure he make him process it.
So, like I
You got
said,
that?
you got to do it according to when it's time to.
You do that shit right now to put him on that stage. Let him know what it is.
Hey, Mike.
But there's a fine line between doing what's best for them.
Tell Drayden
Listen.
shit now,
I'm
so
telling
that
you,
when
man,
later
you
on
ain't
comes
trying to keep it
the
I'm
hundred.
a-
Okay,
I'm gonna say this right now.
So here's, Here's the thing. Yes, because I understand how he processes things. That's based off child. It's a child by child cases.
Here's what I'm gonna suggest from
It's a child by child cases.
just keep this perspective in mind. And there's no right or no wrong, but
Yeah,
just
no,
be careful that there's a fine line between doing what's best for the child and taking their choice.
That's it.
Here's
That's
the
it.
thing. Here's the thing.
No, he said a mouthful.
I'm not taking the choice away. I'm
But
not.
you
taking
are.
You
But
are.
you are.
You
No,
are.
I'm
Mike,
not.
you trying to twist
No,
it,
I'm not.
but you
No,
are,
I'm
baby.
not. I'm not twisting nothing. I'm
Listen to
telling
me,
you,
Mike. I'm gonna tell you something. You don't know what a child. Listen, this is the problem with us as parents. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Those kids are a whole lot more smarter. Listen to
We
me.
were smarter than our parents thought we were.
Listen, Mike. You need to listen, Mike. You need to listen. Just listen, Mike. You want to talk? I got it.
Let me say this. No, I got it. Let me tell you. I said when it's time based off when that child is ready. Now, guess what? That ain't for me to say. That ain't for you to say. That ain't for E to say. Or
It got
J.
to be what you for you to say. If you saying it right now,
If
you're not
you
gonna tell
let
me.
me finish, I swear to God, you're gonna know where I land.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
swear to God, you're gonna know where I land.
Okay, go ahead. Go
So
ahead, Mike.
what I'm saying is, based off when he's talking about his son, if he decides to get off this right now and call his son and tell him because he feel like he's ready, that's his choice. That's his
What
choice.
happens when the son comes to you and asks the hard question?
Oh, and
Do you assume he's ready then if he asks that question?
Yeah. No, but 1,000%. No, 1,000%. 1,000%. No, I never said if he asked the question, I'm gonna say no.
My son's not ready.
Okay, now let me ask you, Fred, real talk. If he came to you
He's
and asked you,
He has. He's not ready.
He has.
And let me tell you why he's not ready. Because my son doesn't know how to handle his emotion or his temper or his anger. He's erratic in that department. So with this information here, all he gonna do is have resentment and more resentment.
are you doing your part to get him ready?
And that's what I was trying to tell you, the process.
Yes. But in the moment, as of right now, what he needs in this moment right now is somebody to understand that you can be safe here. If there's things that's bothering you at 11, things that you got going on, because we talk every day. We FaceTime every day. He has to check in when he gets home. So we talk. But I understand as a grown adult what he's ready for and what he's not ready for. But I got to tell him about me and him, how me and his mother divided. He needs to be much older and much more resilient than what he is now. Because he's still spending a lot of time.
It ain't about age. You want him to be more resilient, period.
Yeah.
If he was resilient at 8 years old, you would have told him at 8 years old.
He can't walk around somebody else's household underneath his own demands and feel like he could do what the hell he want to do there.
That's your position, Brandon, at that point. Wait a minute. Let me say this to you, Brandon.
I have a question. And this real talk. What's the difference in what he said and what I said? Am I tripping?
What you mean?
No, he said he wasn't ready because based off he knows his son and he knows he's not ready. He's not taking his choice. He understands he's not ready. And the same thing I said. I didn't say my kids were all the same age.
Let me finish.
No. I didn't say all my kids were the same age because, like, let me tell you something. So for my son in particular, right? You know how dark that conversation got? That conversation got dark. And when and so I had to say it when it wouldn't break him. That conversation got dark. I mean, Jay knows. Jay knows all of this. That conversation got dark. So what I'm saying is based off what he's saying when I tell my youngest now, I'm preparing him in a different way. I'm not preparing him talking about, separate households or nothing.
I guess
like
I don't
that.
get it.
I think I asked you this
good.
before.
I don't get it.
Now,
maybe I don't know. About
do you think that conversation would have got as dark as it got had he known the truth from the get-go?
Okay, so
that's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro.
So watch this. So watch this. Okay, so we had a similar conversation. This is my oldest when he was about 16, and he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it, right? And certain things begin to develop between them two. And then I kept rehabbing the conversation to let him know that everything wasn't on her, but the things that he heard, it made him feel a way.
It's all depending on how you delivered it, brother. You see? Let me see.
How do you know how I delivered it?
No. Listen, I'm not saying. Listen
from the other side.
Yes, bro. Listen, Mike. I get it. I understand.
Yeah,
what I'm telling you is, I want to say this to you, and you can choose whatever you want to do, right? I'm gonna be 100 with you, like I told you the other day. Be more active in your child life. That's all you can do in a situation like this. Be consistent. Go up there, see him. When your time ain't supposed to be, you create a new time because the child then open up to you. And now it's time, man. And from this moment on, you already know where his mind is at. Now it's up to you to get him up to the process of understanding what it is and what it ain't. We think we know what's best for kids. Most of the time, we learn from them. And I'm just telling you this. Because when you think that the child is ready, you might just miss the mark. That's a possibility. You see? Being transparent is up front. Whatever pain that child gonna go through, you're gonna be there to console them along with you.
He's gonna go through pain. He or she
you're gonna go through it. So I don't know what we're talking about, right? In this situation here, you can help him feel confident that your daddy is by your side.
Okay. Let me say
That's
this.
it. I promise you.
Wait. Let me say this. No matter what I say, no matter what you say, when that man go through it, he's still taking a chance either way. He's still.
It's your job to take a chance right now.
It could be his job.
That's what I'm telling you right now.
Here's the thing.
It's your job to save his peace. It's your job.
And that's fine. That's fine. You can say
you got to man up and handle that shit.
That's fine. But no matter what the outcome is, that man
because if you miss the mark,
whatever,
and he needs you,
whatever that man has to deal whatever outcome that is.
And that's what he got to do.
Let me ask you this question. what do you feel you owe the other person that makes you feel like you have to move in this way? Or is your decision based solely on the
You
child?
don't owe her anything. You don't owe her anything.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. My decision's based on the man in the glass. My
based on you.
decision's based on me. Period and period. That's it.
Yeah, you don't owe her nothing.
If I can look at myself in the mirror and know that I did my part, I have
I'm
my
good
peace.
enough. I'm good.
Yeah.
So see,
I
and
was
the reason-
consistent for me, so
The
that they
reason
saw consistency.
is because, like I said, in teaching him to like, okay, I don't know what reason y'all separated or whatever, but this person up and decided that rather than your child being 15 minutes away, I don't give a shit what you got going on. We going 1,000 miles. I'm gonna make it as hard for you as humanly possible to do your job. So why in return would you make it easy for that person to do any goddamn thing?
Here's the
Because
thing,
the child
Jay.
gotta still
If
go into
you
that
actually, you're actually making. If you stay consistent, it's actually easier.
That's what I'm
It's actually
saying.
more difficult for the inconsistent person than for the consistent person.
Because you're
And see, that's
there.
why I'm saying.
That's not about them. It's
Yeah.
not about them. However,
No.
Well,
His
not about,
anger.
but it's about the welfare of your child. You got to be understanding that your child is not in your custody that amount of time, and when they're in that custody, you have to be about the behavior of that child because you don't discipline that child in that custody. They have their own disciplines. I don't need my child acting out about something that I told him in that house about some shit that he can't control.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
No, he's not saying
What
that.
I'm saying is,
Uh-huh.
okay,
I'm saying
he feels.
That's
he
why you
feels
don't turn her
some
against
type
him,
of
B.
way
That's
when
why
he
you don't
got to
talk bad
leave
about
by
the
you,
mom.
right?
why you don't talk bad about her.
That's why you
I'm
don't
not
do
saying
that.
talk
I ain't
bad
saying
about
that. Don't do it.
That's how that's going to get received. So
No,
at
what
that
I'm
point in
saying
time,
is,
because of his anger and he is, that's not what needs to be told to him.
I'm saying this.
About that.
I'm saying this. He's upset and he's angry every time he has to leave from Bayou. Is that a correct statement?
Correct. Correct.
Is he ever mad or angry when he got to leave from over there?
He's probably sad.
That's a good question.
I need you to know because you know for a fact what his mental state is when he leaves from Bayou. Because you said the number one concern is his well-being.
Is he doing the same actions leaving me? Did he leave him out? No. He's probably like, he's going to miss his mom. So he's sad. But he's hurt when he leaves his father. And that's different, right?
So the well-being is worse where?
I'll say this. I'll say this. I'll say this.
I
He
think
knew
y'all-
that
I'll say this.
to know right now about why me and his mom are not together. What my son's going to do is take that on his mother.
So let me say this.
So he gonna take out the truth on the person that it needs to be taken out on.
He don't have
No, wait. Let me say this as far as context, right? I'm assuming. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming he spends more time with his mom than he does.
Ain't no assumption.
With you.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that being said, when he's going to see his dad, he's just thinking about his dad. He knows he's going to he spend more time with his mom anyway.
Yeah,
He may
that's-
miss. He
He's
may
gonna be really
he may-
excited to see his dad because he always there with his mom.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
So his mental well-being is more fucked up on his way going home.
yeah, I agree. I believe
So
so.
how we fixing that?
So
And I'm telling you, it ain't got nothing to do with sparing the motherfuckers over there.
they don't.
It has nothing to do with sparing them.
It ain't got shit to do with sparing not a single solitary soul.
No,
That's
okay.
not the plan.
It's not about sparing them.
I
That-
see what Jay going with that.
It has
Okay,
nothing to do
I
Listen,
under-
Or let me
but-
say this then.
it's
Let me
about-
say this.
ocean.
But-
That if he's in that house, he didn't deflect a grown ass man in that house about some shit that happened between me and his mom.
But here's what's getting lost.
But I
Wait.
That's not what I'm saying.
But here's what's getting lost though. Here's what's getting lost in that. What Fred is saying, he's making his decision the way he parents, the way he decides morally as a man. That's what he's choosing to do. It's not about nobody else.
Do with them.
I'm
It
not
is
speaking
doing
on that
it.
either. But this, all right. Let me box this up.
He's not saying
What
that.
I'm saying is, the longer that this kid got to go on thinking whatever he's thinking in his mind based off of the information that he does not have.
And even if you don't give it all to him, Brandon,
I'm not giving him.
He's thinking that he probably thinking this shit his fault on some shit, no matter how many times you say it ain't, because he don't got all the information. Boy,
they start blaming
me
themselves.
as a kid went through so much shit because I did not have the fucking information to
my
make
son told me that too, baby.
Damn self.
Got it.
Huh?
What the fuck you think you was going to do with what you got?
What did I think I was gonna do?
Yes.
I would have known how to handle myself.
How the fuck you think you gonna handle it?
Hold on, I missed something. What we missed?
I'm already having to move off of the little information I got. That's how I move. I'm moving based off of what's in front of me. Wait. Every time I got information, I moved the way I needed to move within that information.
Hold on.
Okay, so something I missed.
Hold on. Jay, you're not wrong. Fred, you're not wrong. Both y'all, but you're doing it based off you as a kid and where you was at and what you felt you needed.
Okay, wait. Mike,
Everybody.
what happened? I lost. I was talking to
I'm just being honest. I don't like how
Jay said
out with him because I know how this man is as a fucking father, and that shit is not fucking fair to him.
And that's fine. And that's fine.
But there's nothing you're gonna be able to do at 11.
No. You just gotta show up, Brandon.
That's
you yourself.
it. You leave that alone.
Yeah,
So look,
you can't control it because here's the deal. You say, you cannot. What you don't want to do, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now, BB. You can't mess that child up going back where he got to lay his head. Listen to me. Listen to me, Mike. That ain't the angle. What I'm telling you to do, Mike. Hold on. I'll let you wait. Give me a second, right? So my thing with you is this here, Brandon. I want you to be more consistent, like we talked about the other day. You can only control the things that you can and make it better for the child to be more receptive to what you're trying to do. Surprising them and putting a smile on his face gonna set the tone for everything that you want.
Boy,
but
you crazy, yeah. I'm gonna tell you why you crazy. That boy went in the deacon mode. That boy sound like a deacon.
No, I'm keeping it 100 with it because I love him to death. And I know that shit is painful, man. I need him to understand that it don't feel like you're helpless.
Hold on. Let me say this. This was a much needed conversation. I knew this was gonna go way overdue. And I'm a cut it right now.
You did bring a whole new subject in as an anecdote, and you knew that was going to generate.
I know. I said it.
What kind of nigga you gotta understand your boy, Mike? What are you doing? You gonna cut us off?
I said, look, but no, it's important. It's all about important because this is gonna run forever. But look, let me say this. AB man, look. At the end of the day, bro, I see you got some fellas because they talk to you more personally. That they support you, bro, and they got your best interest at heart, dog. Let you know you got another friend in me, bro. You got my number. You know what I'm saying? So you support it, dog. Like real stuff. Hey, bro. I look at y'all like my podcast brothers. I rock with all y'all. No matter how it look, I really rock with y'all.
Nigga, don't look no bad way, nigga. It look good, nigga.
No. Sometimes it look bad. It look bad.
It don't look bad, nigga. Just a misunderstand. We always clear the air, man.
No. But let me tell you why it look like that. Because we from New Orleans. That's a little different. We understand that. Everybody don't know that, man. That's a different.
Well, Mike, what the people say? They gonna learn the dick.
Right. They gonna
that sounds like a them problem.
Right. Hey man, I just like to provide clarity, man. That's all. I just like to provide some little clarity. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But look, hey, bro, look. Shout out to everybody. We at 2 minutes and 2 hours and 48.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah, we passed that a while ago.
We go on live. We go live, man.
We go live.
We went in overtime a while ago.
You count time after 2 hours, nigga. That's fair. That shit. You can't skip that shit at an hour and 20. I'm just saying, you're like an hour and a half late.
Come on, man.
Mike, this nigga, Jay, this nigga an hour and about 45 minutes late.
Wait. See, this would need to happen. We gonna come on your platform, and I'm gonna turn that bitch all the way down.
Whoa, I bet you don't shut that
turn
motherfucker down.
No, I didn't say I
tell
was gonna
you
shut it
this,
down. I'm gonna spin that
bitch
like,
gonna run all night.
Marathon session.
Listen. We used to do shit.
We have shots galore.
Look, we used to do shit like that. Look, man, we old now, man. Anybody got me stand up on that messing with y'all.
Hey, you speak for yourself. You old.
Goddamn self.
You old.
Jay, what's up with your partner, Jay? What the fuck going on with this chick?
You think I'm going by myself? Or you crazy out your mind? We all old.
Nah.
We ain't gonna hold to sleep though, nigga.
You can disagree. Who said? Wait. See, there you go assuming. You assuming I'm trying to go to sleep.
No, I'm just talking about getting off this motherfucker. I mean, it's getting late, nigga.
You assuming I'm trying to go to sleep. Because let me tell you something. Fred, a week is I and be like, hey man, I got some things to do. Holla at y'all fellas.
Brandon, that nigga goes out of your phone.
All right.
We gotta make them goddamn moves. Baby, listen to me, y'all. I think this a much needed conversation.
Nah, for sure. That's why I wanted to have it.
Look, I really enjoyed myself. You know,
I did too. I did too.
You know, we came on the podcast. You know, we showed a lot of love. But what we need to understand is one thing, people.
Yeah, Glow.
Let's focus on the things we can control, and don't drive ourselves crazy behind the shit we can't.
Oh, you can't.
See,
you can't.
Because in this time when you're dealing with kids. I was shocked that my son knew a lot of shit that he knew, but I thought I knew.
But in the same place, Uncle, you knew that you were smarter than you let on to your parents. So why wouldn't you think it wouldn't move the exact same way? The math has to math.
It's got to keep mathing.
Look,
right? So this is it. No. I like how the nigga said that shit. Wait, hold on, Mike. Wait, let me think of this bunch of shit for a minute. The Mac gotta keep on matting, right? So if the Mac gonna keep on matting,
what you gotta understand is, hey,
2 + 2 = 4.
And look, and we done already talked about it. We done already told you they got different type of mat around here. 2 + 2 could mean goddamn 6 to some people.
No, you a slow motherfucker. No.
It sounds good. It's to some
you
people.
Stop talking to them.
It sounds good.
Mike, listen to me.
It sounds good.
You tell them slow learning motherfucker.
You listen to me, goddamn.
I don't give a fuck. 2 + 2 = 4. It's never 6. I didn't say 3
We started off this way and we go end it this way, goddammit. You sound good.
Welcome, baby. Marguerite Billy, the motherfucking building.
These children ain't even learning cursive. You better cut the shit, man.
Hey, what I'm trying to tell Mike is the niggas that slow learning belong in the school.
You ain't talking about slow learning.
2 + 2 be jizzle is fucking 4.
See, what you try to do is
times are divide.
You try to put that on me, boy. You crazy motherfucker, boy. Boy, you crazy motherfucker, boy. You crazy motherfucker.
Look, man, this is all love, man. I love this shit, man.
That boy slicker than the cat off.
But let me tell you something. Me and Brandon John, Fred John, B. Jizzle, that's my little brother. I talk to him every day. Just the life we live.
Listen, I respect it.
You know what I'm saying? And Jay, that's my motherfucking dog. That's my motherfucking dog.
At the end of the day, no matter which way you slice that pie, this was an important conversation. And I'm just talking crazy. It had to be had. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I hit Fred up immediately. I'm like, dog, we gonna talk about this.
Because there's men going through this, Mike. See, I want you to say that, Mike. Right? This right here is real. This is happening in households every day. Listen, let me say this. This is what a podcast is supposed to be designed for.
But you know what us men ain't doing? We're not sharing. We're not finding that tribe because we believe we got to do it alone. You don't.
And Brandon, I told you this yesterday.
Nothing on this planet. Nothing on this planet is new. It's just new to you.
What my baby said, what's that? Child Marie said, baby. She said, ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right.
Yep.
I want to say this though, real shit. I appreciate you for allowing this story to come up here because you could have been like, boy, fuck no, I ain't talking about this. But I appreciate you for wanting to come up here and talk and coming on and addressing it straight up, head on, no cut. You know what I'm saying? No nothing. So shout out to you for
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna look at this nigga different if he didn't. Cause see, I understand that's my little brother. right? So I know we got to be a fucking 100 over here, and he giving me 75. I'm like,
Bruh, I'm trying to end this off on a
no.
positive
Well, I
note.
know you're trying to end it, but what I'm trying to tell you is,
Look, I'm gonna be messy. Wait a minute, Unc. I thought you said you didn't believe in the 50-50.
yeah, with a fucking date, with fucking women. You know
I'm just being messy. Don't pay no attention to me.
I do not shots fired, duck, bitch.
This man crazy. This man been sipping. This man been getting worse and worse, dog.
No. Listen, I'm on my shit.
Right?
Now, what I'm saying to you is this here, right? It takes brotherlyhood like this here. To share this information.
Hey, bro. I respect you, yeah, dog.
I'm baby. No, we keep it at 100. You heard me?
I respect you.
Let me tell you what I love. I love people.
Let me tell you a quick story that'll help y'all understand exactly how you got to see some of this stuff. I had a cousin when I was younger, was 10 years old, and he was telling me, we were talking and we got into a big argument. Me and my grandmother ended up hearing me argue with him and everything, and we went outside, and she asked my cousin what color was the car. My cousin said the car was blue. The car was not blue. Looked up at the sky, asked my cousin what color was the sky. My cousin said gray. I called my cousin stupid. I didn't realize my cousin was colorblind. We were both right and we were both wrong at the exact same time. Because from his perspective, where he stood, that car was blue. That sky was gray. From my perspective, where I stood, that car was red and that sky was blue. That's what we need to understand. At the end of the day, a person's perceptions is their reality. We don't have to agree with it, baby. We don't have to agree with it to validate it.
Listen to me. We want to believe what we want to believe, Edwin.
Bro, I can't stand this dude, bro.
Listen to me. When he fucking said
this dude, bro, I can't stand
this dude. I give credit where credit due, nigga. I like niggas who spit it real.
No. When I say
Fred know how I roll. I'm an open book. I've always been that way.
Listen, our perception. This is the world today, though. What you just said, brother. Not just this situation for real.
Yep.
Right? People want to see things for what they want things to be. Right? But the reality is only designed to be one way.
I want to put.
You see, you got to see things for what it is. Because you're lying to yourself and me, bitch. And I ain't really trying to lie to me.
Wait. You did the most
you hear me? I like the fucking truth.
You did
Let's
the
keep
most
it 100,
flawless thing ever, son.
Huh?
That boy said, ooh, bitch, that's deep.
Bitch, that deep, bitch.
Look.
Listen to me.
Tell him, Mike, I'm handing out sunflowers all the time.
I'm saying now, you know.
Man, come on, man.
Look, something that makes some sense.
All night, man. Look, we didn't take another 5 minutes. But look, check this out. We gonna end this thing. We gonna end this thing right here, right now.
Like, give your man a drink, G.
We gonna get up. I've been drinking all night. I ain't messing with you.
That nigga drinking Kool-Aid, though. That motherfucker here.
Never.
They ain't got nothing strong.
Nah, you sound crazy. Boy, I got this Gloria James over here. You don't know what this is over here.
I'm just saying, Gloria ain't been kicking in. Your ass on the road.
This Gloria James, you over there with that man Shipple, man.
No.
Champagne and Ripple.
Yeah.
Champagne.
I'm on the teleport. That's what I'm on. Yeah.
Man, I ain't fooling with you. Yeah, that's why you acting like that. You on that teleport.
Well, we gonna recap this shit.
I'm like this all the time, though. I'm just feeling good, bro.
All right, for sure. But now,
go ahead.
Look.
You got your work cut out for you this time, cutting this up.
Chopping this shit down.
God. Oh my God, that's so much I'm gonna cut up that y'all gonna see y'all stuff all over the place. But look, shout out to everybody, man. This has been the Narrative Project Podcast. I am your boy Mike. That is Jay the Icon. They got Uncle Red Pill.
And
they got boy Fred, Irvin the Fourth, aka Sunflower. Hey man, y'all go back to YouTube. This is a special one. Watch this thing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel because we got a lot more for y'all on the way. This ain't about to end, man. This about to be the new norm. Not a dictatorship. All opinions are welcome. Good brotherly talk right here, and we're gonna give y'all something different every time. So shout out to everybody for rocking with us. Miss Chantrell in the comments giving us all type of good feedback.
Better know it, nigga. Put some respect on her name. You
heard me? So this has been the Narrative Project Podcast. I'm your boy Mike, and we up out of here. You heard me?
out.
Baby, the Narrative Project every Tuesday at 7:30. Sit your baby.
Boy, you better plug that thing like you plug that thing. You hear me?
To the morning show.
You better plug.
Let me keep it 100 with y'all right now. You hear me? While we on this motherfucking live, Manga Red Pill. Let's keep it 100, baby. Welcome to the morning show.
Coming
9
to the
o'clock
morning,
a.m.
you
every
heard me?
morning, nigga. We just scream. See me on
There it
video,
is.
YouTube, everything across all platforms. We on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. And if you
There
really
we
want
go.
that real talk, Rumble is where we gonna go.
And
Now,
while we
next time
plugging-
you niggas gonna come into this domain.
and
Baby! You heard me? We gonna turn up.
And since we plugging, Fred,
Mhm.
plug what you got going on.
Yeah, Fred, what you
Brad
waiting on?
B. Jizzle.
Y'all know what it is, man. Fan View Podcast. And y'all already know what it is. We can't stop. We won't stop. Listen, it's the best sports podcast on the goddamn planet. Y'all see the guests.
No, we
Pro
do.
athletes, pro players,
I love it.
pro coaches,
I
college,
love it. I love
high, some of the best high school talent that come out of the state of Louisiana has joined the platform.
it. Facts.
We just can't stop. We won't stop. That
It
Fan
better
View
be. But ever since I done seen his brother, he had a sports cap on. He better not be freaking the funk.
Better not fuck. I don't know the nigga if that's the true shit. I talk to him every goddamn day. He faking he a good actor. Nigga deserve a Grammy.
All right. We go.
All right.
Listen to my people.
We go.
Let me keep it 100 in this.
We go, man. Shout
Be
out to
Jizzle
y'all.
and I, Jizzle J. Listen to me, Evan, brother. I appreciate you, Mike and Ike.
All right.
Boy, we have
Take it easy.
Yeah, it is.
100.
We in the building, y'all. Look here. Thank everybody.